catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhills. Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A three. Got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce. Gets it into Ryan. Ryan. Nice post move. Lays it up and in and scores two.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long three. She puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime. Goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it, and looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry. Handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean. And Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass. And Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Bay at the buzzer, hits the three. Nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks. Double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep three. Wow. Hit it. That's a three for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau.
Oh.
Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
You get second, 6, and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key, 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Home, going back. Home will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Home, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhills. Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A three. Got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce. Gets it into Ryan. Ryan. Nice post move. Lays it up and in and scores two.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long three. She puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime. Goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it, and looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry. Handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it up top. Fay at the buzzer. Hits the three. Nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks. Double, almost triple teamed. Out to Connell, deep three. Wow. Hit it. That's a three for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau.
Oh,
Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
you get second, 6 and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Home, going back. Home will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Home, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhills. Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A 3, got it. His 3rd from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Nice post move, lays it up and in and scores 2.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long 3, she puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime. Goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it, and looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry. Handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bow's gonna win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it up top. Fay at the buzzer. Hits the 3. Nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks. Double, almost triple teamed. Out to Connell, deep 3. Wow. Hit it. That's a 3 for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau.
Oh,
Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
you get second, 6 and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Home, going back. Going back, Home will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Home, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhills. Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A three. Got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Ryan, nice post move, lays it up and in and scores two.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long three, she puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime. Goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it, and looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry. Handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and broken. The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Fay at the buzzer, hits the three. Nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks. Double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep three. Wow. Hit it. That's a three for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau.
Oh.
Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
You get second, 6 and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center.
Welcome to another broadcast of high school sports here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. We want to say thanks to all the community-spirited businesses who bring you our coverage. We hope that you'll join us thanking those sponsors by giving them your patronage. Now, let's go live for our coverage of exciting sports action on Central Nebraska Sports Source.
And good evening, everybody. We welcome you live to Stapleton High School, where tonight we bring you a special edition of High School Hoops on this Monday evening as Sandhills Valley hosts SEM in a girls and boys varsity basketball doubleheader. Hi, everybody. I'm Brent Apperson. Be joined shortly by Larry Kottner. We'll have the call of tonight's games for you. We're live on KBBN 95.3 FM, KBBN.com. We're also live on our live video stream through sandhillsexpress.com, so you can watch tonight's action accompanied by the radio call. You can access the live stream through sandhillsexpress.com or go directly to the Sandhills Express Facebook page or Sandhills Express YouTube channel. We begin by saying thanks to those who are bringing you our radio coverage of tonight's action, and they include Cobblestone Hotel and Suites, Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery, Dan's Propane, Bowie Fertilizer, Beatty Family Farms, Tubbs Pub, Custer County Feeders, Barjay Cattle Company, and 24K Logistics and Eggleston Oil. Tonight's radio coverage also brought to you in part by our sports plan sponsors for the year on Central Nebraska's Sports Source, and they include the Nebraska State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Arrow Seed, Shelter Insurance, Custer Federal State Bank, Grocery Cart, Agland ATV, Meat Lumber, Team Physical Therapy, Geared for Sports, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Trotter Service, A to Z Lawn Pro, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency. As we mentioned, we're also live with our video stream tonight. We'll come back and tell you more about that after these words on KBBN Radio.
When you have family visiting, you want to be sure that they are comfortable wherever they are staying. That will be the case when you choose Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow. They encourage you to call and book directly with the hotel. Online fees take high percentages, which means a direct call to a friendly member of their staff is going to guarantee you are getting the very best price. When Central Nebraska is your destination, remember Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery. Have you seen all those awesome t-shirts when you attend state competition? There's a good chance Moonlight has printed what you're seeing. They love partnering with local schools to put your athletic and extracurricular achievements on apparel for fans. Ask them about screen printing, embroidery, and more promotional products. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight. Dan's Propane is proud to be bringing you this broadcast featuring the Sandhills Valley Mavericks. Dan's Propane prides themselves in high-quality service and safety while keeping households warm in Stapleton, Arnold, North Platte, and beyond. For residential or commercial propane service to your farm, ranch, or community, call 308-530-0211 or go online to danspropane.com. Dan's Propane of Stapleton, bringing you this sports broadcast.
With locations in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale, Bowie Fertilizer provides a large number of area farms with the tools for success. Whether it's custom application of fertilizer or the chemicals or seed they need, Bowie Fertilizer strives to offer a quality product and a competitive price. To learn more about their services, call 457-2161 and talk with Rick Bowie. They also want to wish all the area teams the best of luck from Bowie Fertilizer in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale.
The power of pork in Nebraska is real. 17,000 jobs are supported by the pork industry. That's $1.6 billion in economic impact. Over 1,200 pig farms produce 7.86 million pigs. BD Family Farms is proud to be a part of producing safe, sustainable food, promoting animal well-being, protecting the environment and public health, all while supporting and growing Nebraska's communities. Cheering on the SEM students and all their hard work in the classroom and athletics. BD Family Farms.
Go Mustangs! Tubbs Pub cheers for the Mustangs, and they admire their talent and sportsmanship. Tubbs Pub welcomes all students, friends, and families to Tubbs Pub for a hearty meal when in Sumner. Regardless of how the games turn out, let's all enjoy the friendship of our communities together at Tubbs Pub. Enjoy prime rib specials every Friday and Saturday night and hot home-cooked meals Monday through Saturday. Let's all eat at Tubbs Pub in Sumner.
Custer County Feeders in Oconto are always ready to help serve you. Manager Michelle Pearson and her team are there to answer any questions you may have. The question they enjoy answering most is how they can best help you. Give them a call today at 308-858-4455. They are ready to feed your cattle. Custer County Feeders in Oconto, there for their customers, ready to serve you, and proud to support the SEM Mustangs.
This sports broadcast featuring the SEM Mustangs is brought to you by 24K Logistics and the Barjay Cattle Company. When you want safe, reliable, professional livestock transportation from an experienced, dependable, and reputable company, choose 24K Logistics and the Barjay Cattle Company. Local or long hauls are in their wheelhouse. Contact them at 308-325-9483 or reach Barjay Cattle Company at 308-222-0274. Cheering on the Mustangs, 24K Logistics and the Barjay Cattle Company.
And we again come back to Stapleton High School, the site of our girls and boys varsity basketball doubleheader. Sandhills Valley, the sports co-op between Stapleton and McPherson County and Tryon, taking on Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. Girls varsity game is coming up first. Boys game will follow. Both coming up here on KBBN Radio and on our live video stream. That's right, you can watch tonight's action accompanied by the radio call. You can access the live stream feed by going to sandhillsexpress.com or go directly to the Sandhills Express Facebook page or Sandhills Express YouTube channel. And as you watch today's action on our live video stream, we hope you pay attention to the logos that will be flashing across your screen tonight, because those are the sponsors of our video stream broadcast tonight. And we say thanks to Dan's Propane, 5 Points Bank, Callaway District Hospital, BD, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Agland ATV, Mead Lumber, Culligan, Bailey Crop and Pioneer Seed, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, and H&R Block, helping us bring you our live video stream accompanied by the radio call here tonight. Again, girls varsity game is up first. It'll be Sandhills Valley against SEM. Boys game will follow. Larry Kottner is here. He's going to help us call tonight's action. We'll get his thoughts on tonight's games when we come back to Stapleton right after these words.
The Oconto community on the go with full service at the gas pumps. They treat every customer with a smile and often some lively conversation. Their shop provides automotive repairs as well as tire service. Eggleston Oil keeps the local farms moving with fast, reliable, on-the-farm fuel delivery. They also help with a variety of local fundraisers too. Supporting radio coverage of high school sports is yet another way they show that all-important community involvement at Eggleston Oil of Oconto.
Christmas greetings from Nebraska State Bank. This is Stuart Fox inviting you to help us celebrate the holiday season at our open houses at all 4 branch locations on December 10th from 10 until 2. Check out our website, nesb.bank, for more details. From all of us at Nebraska State Bank, we wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve, west of Broken Bow.
Why did the cardinal cross the road? To get to your neighbor's bird feeder. You can keep the birds in your backyard with a bird feeder full of fresh bird seed from Arrow Seed. Arrow Seed in Broken Bow offers feeders and 9 varieties of bird seed to choose from. Arrow Seed's bird seed is available in economically priced bulk quantities from 1 pound to 50 pounds, so you can get as much or as little as you need at a great price. Get the birds back to your yard with a full bird feeder from Arrow Seed in Broken Bow.
Your husband is pretty handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe in a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
Contact your local Shelter Insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow.
Attention Nebraska farmers. At Custer Federal State Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to offer agricultural loans tailored to your needs. Whether you're looking to expand your operations, purchase new equipment, or manage daily expenses, our experienced team is here to help. With competitive rates, personalized service, we're your partners in growth. Visit Custer Federal State Bank today, where your future grows. Custer Federal State Bank, rooted in Nebraska, growing with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Grocery Cart is happy to sponsor this sports broadcast. Inside GK Wine and Spirits, the key word for us is variety. We have a large selection of Nebraska-made beers and a bunch of seltzer choices, too. There's a wine that will pair well with any meal. Our shelves are full with everything from sweet to dry. Did I mention awesome prices? For your good time or to wind down your day, shop GK Wine and Spirits inside the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
Bitter cold days, long nights ahead. Yep, it's winter season. Agland ATV has just the machines for you. Polaris offers many options of cats. You can order yours today. Don't forget about the heaters, spotlights, light bars, and heated seats. They are perfect for this time of year. We know you don't have time for an unexpected breakdown, so stop in and let the qualified service department inspect your machine. We are here to keep you running at Aglin ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet. Never drink and drive.
And we come back live to Stapleton, Nebraska, side of our girls and boys varsity basketball doubleheader as Sandhills Valley gets ready to take on SEM. And we welcome to the broadcast area now Larry Kottner. Great to see you, my friend. Here we are. Basketball season is upon us.
Yeah, we're still in the very first week of the basketball season, and it doesn't feel quite like December yet. The temperature outside kind of does, but it just hasn't quite gotten into that feel yet, but it's not going to take very long.
Yeah. Probably the biggest change coming into the basketball season, obviously, has been the shot clock. Each team has at least one game under their belt, so they've played with the shot clock. I think that maybe the adjustment on the shot clock, Larry, will come more for us as announcers, the people running it at the scorer's table, maybe even the officials a little bit, more than the players.
Yeah, and you know, the other night where we were at in our first broadcast, the shot clock, all of a sudden, it worked for the JV games, but all of a sudden, varsity time, it didn't work. And so they had to count it out, and they had to yell it out for the last 5 seconds, plus the official was kind of like a back judge in football doing the arm motion so that you knew that you were running low on the shot clock. But that only happened maybe 3 times in the whole doubleheader. And both teams were not really up and down the court type teams in both games. And so I don't think it's going to be as much of a factor as we might think it might be, but it will speed up the game a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. As we set up the game coming in, as we mentioned, each team has at least one game under their belt. SEM has played twice. They started the season last Thursday winning over Loomis 49-31 and then fell to Wilcox-Hildreth the next night 44-30. SEM girls are led by Taryn Arbuthnot through the first 2 games, 24 points per game, shooting 65% from the field. Much of what SEM will do tonight, Larry, will run through her.
Yeah, if you want to stop the Lady Mustangs, you've got to stop Taryn Arbuthnot. She is going to be the main factor on the offensive end. That doesn't mean she's the only offensive player because they do have some other players that can contribute in there. But that is the key to stopping Sumner Eddyville Miller. And, boy, they've gotten off, having to jump right into Fort Kearney Conference basketball action to start the season like they did. That's always tough. That gets them ready for these kinds of games when they're not playing outside the conference, or when they are playing outside the conference.
For Sandhills Valley, 0-1 to start the season. They lost their opener to Anselmo Myrna, 73-29. No stats were posted or available from that opening game. But as we look at Sandhills Valley, Larry, what stands out to you is kind of what we saw when we covered them in the volleyball season. They are a young group that will continue to get better as the season goes along.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Weems here just a little bit ago about her team, and she said, yeah, what a tough start to have to play Anselmo Myrna, has a pretty good team this year to start the season. And, she's looking at the fact that she does have a young team, not a ton of experience. Ray Bruns, Shelby Layer played a couple of years ago but was out last year with some injuries. But she's got some freshmen that she's putting some hope on. She'll start 2 freshmen, Avery Weems, along with Hope Correll. So she said they're fairly good athletes, just got to get that experience.
Ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Monday night. We don't do many Monday night games, but
feels like a tournament, doesn't it?
Yeah, right. We're so happy this one landed on a Monday night, though, so that we can be here to cover it for you tonight. Should be a great area doubleheader. Again, girls up first, boys will follow, and we got them both for you coming up on KBBN Radio and on our live video stream through SandhillsExpress.com. We'll come back and set up your starting lineups and get you ready for the tip after these words. You're listening to Central Nebraska's Sports Source coverage of high school basketball.
Comes the chilly season. Are you already noticing some cold drafts coming into your home, chilling the air? Don't make your heating system work harder than it needs to. Talk to Meade Lumber in Broken Bow about insulation solutions to keep the cold where it belongs, outside. The helpful staff at Meade Lumber in Broken Bow can offer solutions that will save you money when the weather gets chilly. Talk to them today, East Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
Are you afraid of falling? Team Physical Therapy can help. 872-5111. Good balance is essential for a healthy, active life. Team Physical Therapy is here to help you stay healthy, improve your balance, and keep you active. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapist will design a personalized plan for you to help you improve your stability, decrease risk of falling, and get you back to doing what you love. Don't let that balance issue keep you at home, or if it does, we can come to you. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111.
There's no reason to struggle with your shopping list, especially when you have a sports fan or athlete to shop for. Gear for Sports is there for you. Stop in this week, and if you spend $75, you get $15 off. Spend $100 and get $25 off. Spend $150 and get $50 off on all regular priced items, only excluding GCI items. Open Monday to Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 4, plus now open Sunday, noon to 4 through Christmas. Gear for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts, so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
This broadcast is brought to you by Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow, where we deliver caring and comprehensive health care right here, close to home. The specialty clinic brings our residents access to the area's most experienced physicians in cardiology, general surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedics, and more. Partnering with you to inspire healthy living through quality care. Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow.
The student athletes you're cheering on during this broadcast practice and study in order to get their competition and schoolwork done right. At Trotter Service, they do the same, except with your vehicle repairs. Whether you need a new battery, brake work, an alignment, tires, wheels, or an overhaul, trust their auto repair specialists to tackle the job. Don't forget bulk oil and fuel delivery and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to help bring you this broadcast, Trotter Service in Broken Bow.
Acquiring a lush green lawn is a lot of work. Worry no more. A2Z Lawn Pro's fertilizer program is the solution to ease your mind and lessen your work. Any time of the season is a good time to start. Eliminate weeds, strengthen your grass, and even keep bugs away with liquid fertilizer treatments mixed with micronutrients for a recipe that works specifically in this area. 30 years of experience. 308-870-1762 for A to Z Lawn Pro. That's A to Z Lawn Pro at 870-1762.
And again, we bring you back to Stapleton as we get ready for the girls' half of our doubleheader here tonight. Sandhills Valley, the sports co-op between Stapleton and McPherson County, taking on SEM. That's Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. Here are your projected starters for tonight. We'll start with the Lady Mavericks of Sandhills Valley. Briley Kramer is a sophomore. Avery Weems, freshman. Shelby Lair is a senior. Hope Carell, freshman. And Kelsey Amos, a junior. They're coached this season by Bridget Weems. Meanwhile, for SEM, their starters go like this. Brent Eggleston is a senior. Ryland Schledowitz, senior. Taryn Arbuthnot, junior. Katie Ryder is a senior. And Jacelyn Hoos is a junior. Head coach this year for SEM is Megan Hunt. So they stand in the center circle, and we are ready to play basketball here tonight. It's a girls and boys basketball doubleheader. Boys varsity game will follow here on KBBN 95.3 FM and on our live video stream through sandhillsexpress.com. Brent Apperson along with Larry Cotner waiting to get started here tonight.
Waiting on a third official. He had to run out and get something real quickly. You know, I got to make a quick comment. They shut the lights off to introduce Sandhills Valley, and I got thinking of when I was in high school, if they'd have done that, we'd have had to wait 20 minutes to start the game because it would have taken that much longer to warm those lights back up.
Yeah, I hear you, man. All right, so they're in the center circle. Here we go. Jumping it for SEM, Taryn Arbuthnot jumping against Hope Carell, and the tip controlled by the SEM Lady Mustangs. SEM opens up with the basketball. Again, the shot clock in play here in all classes in 2024 and 25. SEM turning the ball over on their opening possession, so Sandhills Valley will take it over. Briley Kramer dribbling to her right, runs into a double team. Coming up were Arbuthnot and Ryder to apply the double team, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. So the foul whistled on Katie Ryder of SEM. They will reset the shot clock. So 35 back on the shot clock, and now going for a steal is Eggleston. Not able to come up with it, though. Sandhills Valley able to maintain possession. Here's Kramer with it. Passes off right side to Lair. Lair had it taken away. Reaching in to rip it away, Katie Ryder. Ryder will lead the break. Swings it out left side. 3 on the way. Off the rim. No good. And the rebound secured by Sandhills Valley's Hope Carell. Pass ahead. Here is Weems. Weems throws it inside, and the ball taken away by Arbuthnot. Taryn Arbuthnot. Crossover dribble across midcourt. Nice pass inside to Ryder. She'll put it up. Off the back iron, no good. They fight for the rebound. We got a whistle, and a foul is going to be called. See who they whistle it on. Going to be on Ryder, I believe,
yeah,
of
she's
SEM.
picked up 2 quick fouls here in the ball game now. She's got the only 2 fouls in the contest. When she missed the shot, and that was a tough break. She had a good look at it. It looked like it might go down. Hit off the heel, and then she went after it. And the inside position belonged to Sandhills Valley, and called for the over-the-back foul.
So Sandhills Valley will inbound it. Token pressure applied in the back court. Trying to dribble through it was Briley Kramer, and then the ball was knocked away. Kramer actually went into the back court to pick it up. They're going to call an over and back violation. So a turnover, Sandhills Valley. SEM will have the basketball as we played about right at a minute here in this opening quarter.
Both teams right now just kind of trying to feel their way into this game.
Eggleston bouncing it inside to Hoos. Back to Eggleston. Now it's Arbuthnot. Nice give and go. Hoos underneath, able to bank it off the glass and in, and SEM scores the first basket of the game.
Unselfish play by Arbuthnot to get that one down to her.
Briley Kramer trying to dribble through the pressure, does. Now she'll take the shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Arbuthnot. Arbuthnot to the other end, layup, good. And SEM leads early 4-0.
Boy, she just shot out of there to get that ball and then take it on the drive.
Kramer operating at the point for Sandhills Valley. Has the ball knocked away on the side. Reaching in to poke it away was Hoos. Ball's going to stay with Sandhills Valley. 6:24 to go here in the opening quarter. SEM with the early 4-0 lead. Inbounds pass comes to Weems. Avery lobs it inside. Catch made by Carell. Carell double teamed in the post area. And we're going to get a jump ball as reaching in to tie it up was SEM, but the possession arrow will keep it in the hands of Sandhills Valley.
Pretty good defense that time by Hoos to tie her up.
Inbounds pass intended for Carell. Reaching in to take it away is Hoos. Sends it ahead to Ali Rohde, who's into the game. Great pass to Taryn Arbuthnot running the floor, and Arbuthnot will get the layup to put SEM up 6-0.
She has 4 of the 6 points and an assist on the other 2.
Pressure applied by SEM. Sandhills Valley having a little trouble trying to break it here early. Another jump ball is going to be called as we get a tie-up situation right at midcourt. This time, the possession arrow will point to SEM.
In essence, a turnover. That's the 4th turnover on the Lady Mavericks.
Some substitutions for Sandhills Valley. Cameron Kramer is checked in. Pass inside to Arbuthnot. Goes glass and scores, and Taryn Arbuthnot has 6 of the opening 8 for SEM.
Great job of establishing position down low.
Ray Bruns into the game, trying to throw it inside to Kramer. But the ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Sandhills Valley. SEM will have it. 5:41 to go here in the first. Lady Mavericks will pick up the pressure in the backcourt. Nice touch pass from Hoos to Arbuthnot. Kick out, 3 ball on the way. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound secured by Sandhills Valley. They'll send it ahead to Weems. Weems one-on-one against Rhodey able to go glass and score, and Sandhills Valley is on the board.
Nice drive that time and taking it straight to the hole. That time was Avery Weems.
Schledowitz, top of the key, swings it off right side. Now they find Arbuthnot, pass down low to Hoos, puts it up and scores.
Well, that one's been there a lot here tonight. If they come out there and try to double an Arbuthnot, that's leaving Hoos wide open underneath.
And a timeout taken by Sandhills Valley. 5:03 to go in the first. SEM leads it 10-2.
Nebraska Owners Insurance in Callaway and Broken Bow. The insurance industry is in a crazy place right now, and I understand your premiums are going up and deductibles are increasing. If you are looking to re-quote your current insurance or just have questions regarding coverage options, Nebraska Owners Insurance can help. With many ag carriers to choose from, I can provide farm, ranch, property, and liability coverage as well as pivot, livestock, and crop policies. Contact me today at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency in Callaway or Broken Bow. I look forward to working with you.
And we come back to Stapleton, Nebraska. Brent Apperson, Larry Kottner with you behind the mic tonight. Jack Simpson with us behind the camera. We're live on KBBN 95.3 FM and with our live video stream, which you can access through sandhillsexpress.com. Well, Larry, for SEM, Hoos and Arbuthnot have combined for the 10 points.
Yeah, and Arbuthnot, she has done a great job of getting good position down low. Also came up with that loose ball that she was able to take all the way down court. And off that high post, she's been able to find Hoos wide open on the low post when they double up on her.
Sandhills Valley with the ball coming out of the timeout, but they turn it over, so SEM will have it. We've played pretty much right at 3 minutes here in this opening quarter as SEM has the early lead 10-2. This game, one of our doubleheader. Boys game will follow coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. Arbuthnot in the block area, goes around the defender, puts it up and scores. What a great spin move in the block area by Arbuthnot.
I'm not sure she's missed a shot yet, has she, Brent?
Yeah, you could be right. Bruns has it taken away by Hoos. Lead pass for Arbuthnot, but cannot catch up to it. So SEM turns it over, and it will be Sandhills Valley basketball.
That's the second turnover on the Lady Mustangs. Sandhills Valley has committed 7.
Pressure will be picked up right at midcourt by SEM. Briley Kramer with it. Kramer will bounce it ahead, but stepping in front of the pass is Hoos. Hoos to the other end. She'll go up with the left hand, score it, and she's fouled. Jacelyn Hoos with the steal and the finish. Also draws the foul, so now Jacelyn will go to the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play.
And that's the first one on Ray Bruns.
Hoos makes good on the free throw attempt. 15-2 now, the score SEM in front. 4:23 to go here in the first. Again, the Mustangs will pick up the defense in the half court. Dribbling to her right is Kramer. Kramer bounces it on the sideline. Arbuthnot with good defense to force her to the side and really forced the turnover.
Well, they pretty much just doing a half-court press right at about the time they go across the line. And Sandhills Valley has not been able to handle that yet.
Arbuthnot inside, takes a shot, goes glass and scores. Boy, just not much you can do. Kelsey Amos had good defense, but Arbuthnot able to bank it off the window and score. Now at the other end, it's Carell. Watches the ball go off her hands, but chased down by Sandhills Valley. Again, they try to go inside. Hoos with another steal. Hoos to the other end, puts it up and scores. And it's all Taryn Arbuthnot and Jacelyn Hoos right now for SEM.
Arbuthnot with 10, Hoos with 9.
At the other end, a three is on its way from Sandhills Valley, launching at Weems. Long rebound, trying to be chased down by Kramer, but can't get to it in time. It'll go out of bounds and belong to SEM.
Tough break there that time for Kramer. She just trying to actually get out of the way of the ball. Would have went off Sumner Eddyville Miller, but it just kind of nicked her on the arm.
Hoos draws a crowd, leaves it for Arbuthnot. Not able to finish this time, though, and a good, strong rebound taken down by Ray Bruns of Sandhills Valley. Sends it ahead to Weems. Avery, crossover dribble, goes by Arbuthnot, trying to throw it inside to Amos, but it's taken away by Allie Rhodey. SEM basketball nearing the 3-minute mark here in the first. Hoos, a three on the way. It's good. Jacelyn Hoos from downtown And SEM out to a big start, leading early 22-2.
Hoos now also in double figures, leads all scorers with a dozen.
Amos loses the ball underneath. Correll there to pick it up, trying to put it off the glass, but a little bit too strong. SEM rebound, running back the other way. Handling it, Eggleston. Hoos now over to Schledowitz. Schledowitz will give it up to Arbuthnot. Arbuthnot spinning on Weems, kicks it out. 3-ball from the top of the key is off the mark, no good. Rohde was the one with the shot. Now leading the break the other way, it's Weems. Weems to Kramer, back to Weems. Weems trying to get it up, but first reaching in to tie up the situation is Schledowitz, and a jump ball will be called.
Looks like we've got some new players coming in for the first time. Layla Sanchez and Kristen Carney.
Possession arrow will leave it in the hands of Sandhills Valley. Mavericks will inbound it. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Bruns trying to throw it in and throws it away. The steal by Schledowitz. Schledowitz cut off nicely by Kramer. Leaves it for Rohde. Now back to Schledowitz. Over to Hoos for a three. It's off the side of the iron. No good. Offensive rebound and put back for Taryn Arbuthnot. Nearing 2 minutes left to go here in the first. SEM with a big lead early, 24-2. Sandhills Valley just trying to run their half-court offense, and a timeout will be called. 2:02 left to go in the first. You're listening to high school basketball on KBBN Radio.
At Gateway Motors, happening now through January 2nd. Right now is the perfect time to upgrade to a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle. Their helpful staff is excited to show you why there's never been a better opportunity to drive home the car, SUV, or truck you've always wanted. Whether you're seeking luxury, performance, or pure capability, Gateway Motors has the vehicle to match your needs. Hurry in before January 2nd and wrap up the year in style with a brand new ride.
And we come back to Stapleton, Nebraska, Stapleton High School. The site of our girls and boys basketball doubleheader tonight. Sandhills Valley against SEM. Boys game will follow. Larry will have the call on that one for you coming up later on tonight. Out of the timeout, Sandhills Valley to inbound it as they work 5-on-5 in the half court. The three on its way and good from Avery Weems, the freshman.
She's got all 5 points for the Lady Mavericks.
SEM back the other way. They'll swing it left side, now inside to Arbuthnot. Pull up 15-footer, in and out, no good, and the rebound secured by Sandhills Valley. Lead pass ahead to Weems. Weems to Correll, but it's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Sandhills Valley. A minute 38 to go in the first. SEM leading it 24-5 as Bruns will inbound it on the baseline. Bruns, nice bounce pass into Correll, but Arbuthnot went up and forces a jump ball. Boy, great recovery defensively by Taryn Arbuthnot. Looked like Correll might have a wide open look on the inbounds pass, but Arbuthnot able to force the turnover.
Yeah, she went up with it strong, did Correll, but right there was Arbuthnot with the quick defense.
Hoos a three is good. Boy, Jacelyn Hoos, a strong opening quarter for SEM.
15 in the quarter.
A minute 15 left to go in the quarter. Weems drives around the defender, pull-up jumper off, no good, and the rebound secured by Jacelyn Hoos. Hoos will regain control of the dribble and now send it ahead to Schledowitz. Now Arbuthnot at the left elbow to Hoos. Off right side to Haley Boone, who's into the game. Launches from deep, no good, but the rebound and the putback good by SEM.
That was Jacelyn Hoos again.
Under a minute to go in the first. Briley Kramer handles, works off the high ball screen, trying to throw it inside, but the pass deflected and taken away by SEM. Boy, SEM just challenging every dribble and every pass right now when Sandhills Valley tries to set up their half-court set. Arbuthnot cut off at the high post, kicks it out. Now they go inside, and the shot up no good, taking it Kristen Carney. Now we got a whistle, and a foul's going to be called.
Haven't had a lot of fouls in this game. This will be the fourth foul of the contest, and this one's going to go on Hope Correll. Neither team has been in the bonus situation or even close to it, but Arbuthnot will shoot free throws, and this will be the first free throw of the game.
Taryn's first is no good. Coming into the game, Shelby Lair, senior for Sandhills Valley, will check back in. Ray Bruns will come out. Arbuthnot ready for her second from the line. And it is no good. Missed them both. And the rebound is fought for and last touched by who? They're going to say it went off the hands of Sandhills Valley out of bounds. So the ball will belong with SEM with 21 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Schledowitz to throw it in. Sends it in to Haley Boone. Boone to Arbuthnot. Now to Schledowitz. The open jumper is good.
Her first two.
12 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. To her right, Kramer. Bounces it to Weems. Weems gains control. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Stolen by Arbuthnot. Arbuthnot will not get a shot off before the period comes to an end. So a strong start for SEM. Taryn Arbuthnot and Jacelyn Hoos leading the way at the end of one. Your score, SEM 31, Sandhills Valley 5.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
The team at Taylor Heating and Cooling are big fans of our area student athletes and are proud to help bring you their accomplishments on the radio. Just like these bright students keep a cool head in the heat of competition, Taylor Heating and Cooling is ready to help keep you cool with their services. If the season calls for heat, they're ready with repair and new install expertise there as well. Financing is available because sweating or shivering in your home needs fixed now, not later. Call Taylor Heating and Cooling at 308-872-6196 or visit taylorheatingandcoolingbb.com.
And we come back to Stapleton High School. Start of the second quarter. Girls half of our doubleheader. Sandhills Valley against SEM. Sandhills Valley will open the quarter with the basketball. Weems will drive, pull-up jumper, off the mark, no good. Rebound, though, put back by Lair, no good. They fight for the board, and it's pulled down by Kristen Carney of SEM. Off to Schledowitz. Schledowitz down the left side of the lane, cut off there, kicks it out to Katie Ryder. Ryder trying to drive, now throws it out to Arbuthnot. Just underway, second quarter. Arbuthnot looks to drive, had it poked away, and it's going to go out of bounds off of SEM.
That's just the third turnover on Sumner Eddyville Miller.
Just underway, second quarter. SEM with a strong opening 8 minutes. They lead 31-5. Sandhills Valley trying to get it entered inside, but the pass deflected into the hands of Ryland Schledowitz. Schledowitz will pass it off to Arbuthnot. Taryn trying to go by the defender, cut off in the lane, but now will turn and shoot. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound fought for, and we've got a jump ball. Layla Sanchez grabbed the rebound, and then Arbuthnot was able to sneak in and force the tie-up situation. On the possession arrow, it'll stay in the hands of SEM. Schledowitz, the lob for Arbuthnot, goes up and scores. 1 minute played here in quarter number 2. Briley Kramer dribbles to her right, pass knocked away, and again a steal for SEM. Arbuthnot 1-on-3, spinning, going through traffic, gets to the rim and scores.
Great balance on that move to spin to her right and then correct herself right at the right time to bounce it off the glass.
Kramer looking for help, bounces it to Weems. Weems, shot fake, gets to the elbow, now throws it out to Lair. The open look, off the mark, no good. They fight for the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Sandhills Valley. Substitution for the Lady Mavericks. Ray Bruns is going to check back in. SEM with the basketball. Sandhills Valley will pick up the defense in the half court. We work 5-on-5 with 6:20 to go here in the second quarter. Shot clock really hadn't been a factor yet on a possession. Schledowitz going to launch it from deep. Too strong, no good. Ryder with the offensive rebound. Ryder skips it across to Boone. The open look. It is good. She banked it in. Haley Boone, the senior, with the bucket.
And she had, I believe, a foot on the line, and so it's just a two-pointer.
Handling the ball now, Avery Weems. Weems dribbles to her left, cut off at the high post, ball deflected and knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it went off the hand of Avery Weems. So SEM will have the basketball. More substitutions coming in. Brent Eggleston's back into the game. Hoos has returned for SEM. So we'll set up the 5 for the Mustangs. Ryder, Eggleston, Hoos, Kearney, and Boone now on the floor for SEM. Eggleston, top of the key to Ryder. She'll launch it. That's a 3. It's good. Katie Ryder now starting to find her mark as we play here in the second quarter.
Well, here early on it was Hoos and Arbuthnot that were doing all the scoring, but now a full 5 different players have scored for the Lady Mustangs.
Shelby Lair has the ball poked out of bounds. Last touch by SEM, so Sandhills Valley will inbound on the side. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Lair will throw it into Weems. Weems looking inside, now dribbles through traffic, gets into the lane, takes a shot, no good, and a rebound secured by Hoos. Lead pass intended for Ryder. Ryder trying to save it from going out of bounds. Loose ball picked up by Hoos. Off to Eggleston, goes glass, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound Kearney, put back no. Rebound Eggleston, put back no. They fight for the board and finally taken away by Avery Weems. Under 5 minutes to play here in the second. Weems, nice move. Pull-up jumper, 18-footer is good. Boy, Avery Weems, a beautiful move to free herself up for the jump shot.
The freshman has all 7 points here for Sandhills Valley.
At the other end, it's Katie Ryder at the top of the key. Swings it off to Eggleston. She'll launch from deep. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Ryder puts it up, no good, but draws the foul. And that'll send Katie Ryder to the free throw line.
Nobody in any foul trouble here in this game. That'll be Avery Weems' first foul, and just the first foul of the second quarter.
Ryder's free throw attempt is good. 4:31 to go in the opening half. SEM leading 41-7. Big start for SEM, and it was really generated by Jacelyn Hoos and Taryn Arbuthnot in that opening 5 minutes. As Ryder gets ready for her second, it is in and out, no good. Rebound Arbuthnot puts it up and in. Taryn Arbuthnot back into the game, gets the offensive rebound and put back.
Good use of the left hand off that left side.
At the other end, reaching in to knock the ball away is Allie Rohde. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Sandhills Valley. Boy, the activity, Larry, on the defensive end for SEM, just every pass, every dribble being contested right now by the Mustangs.
Yeah, no backcourt pressure, but once they come across the timeline, they are really facing a lot of pressure from Sumner Eddyville Miller. And actually, they've even just dropped that back now to a 1-2-2 zone.
Ray Bruns handles. She'll shoot it from 18 feet, and that's good. Ray Bruns with the bucket for Sandhills Valley.
Yeah, we had a great angle on that one. You could tell that one was going in the hoop all the way.
Under 4 minutes to play in the opening half. A deep three on the way from Rohde. It's off, no good. Rebound secured by Shelby Lair of Sandhills Valley. Lair will lead the break off to Weems. A three on the way. It's short, no good. Bruns trying to keep it alive down low. Picked up by Lair, who puts it up and in. Boy, great effort by Shelby Lair to stay with the play.
Yeah, she just kind of pulled one arm free out of a fight for the ball and then just put it up with that one arm without the direction of another.
At the other end, Arbuthnot gets free down low. Another two for Taryn Arbuthnot. 3:20 left to go in the first half. SEM 45, Sandhills Valley 11. Wraparound pass intended inside for Amos, taken away by the Mustangs. Arbuthnot crossover in the lane, leaves it for Eggleston. Now they throw it out to Ryder. Ryder is going to be tripped up a little bit on her way to the hoop, and a foul is going to be called.
Ray Bruns going to pick up her second personal foul, team foul number 2 here in the second quarter.
Allie Rohde to throw it in from the side. First a substitution, though. Lair will come out. Briley Kramer will come back in for Sandhills Valley. They enter it into Bryn Eggleston. Bryn will swing it off to Lily Haraski, who's in the game. The three on the way, no good. Arbuthnot fighting for the offensive rebound and then loses it out of bounds. So the ball will go over to Sandhills Valley with just under 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Briley Kramer cut off at the high post, swings it off to Weems. Weems trying to go baseline, cut off by Haraski, now finds Bruns. Bruns sends it off right side to Kramer. Nice entry pass to Amos. Amos goes up, had the ball knocked away, got it back, gets the shot up near the rim, but taken away by SEM. Katie Ryder to the other end for the Mustangs. Sends it off to Rohde. Skip pass over to Eggleston. Now they find Ryder out to Haraski. Deep three, no good. Arbuthnot able to catch it, though, on the inside, and then has the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Sandhills Valley.
Great recognition by Arbuthnot. She actually caught that over her shoulder. It came up short and saw that she was too far underneath the hoop and just threw it off the defender.
Allie Rohde to throw it in. Finds Ryder with the entry pass. Now out to Eggleston. Over to Rohde. Rohde skips it inside to Ryder. Back to Rohde. Open look. Good. Boy, great sharing of the basketball by SEM as they go up 47-11 with 2 minutes left to go now in the first half. And another takeaway by Taryn Arbuthnot. Arbuthnot to the other end, goes up with the left hand and scores. Sandhills Valley, 5-on-5 now in the half court. They bounce it over to Bruns. Bruns on the right wing, puts it on the floor, dribbles into the corner, and reaching in to take it away was Katie Ryder. SEM basketball with 90 seconds to go here in the first half. Handling Bryn Eggleston, pass inside Arbuthnot, again able to finish with the left hand. And Taryn Arbuthnot continues to add to her total.
12 in the first quarter, 12 in the second quarter, 24 in the game.
At the other end, Briley Kramer trying to dribble around the traffic, finds Weems open for a three. It's off, no good, and the rebound to Haraski. Haraski goes by Bruns. Haraski got a little bit out of control and got whistled for the travel.
And that'll end up being the fifth turnover on the Lady Mustangs. And it looks like Taryn Arbuthnot going to sit down for the rest of the half, and probably not a bad thing. I ran out of room to put scoring down on her column.
1:06 to go here in the first half. Sandhills Valley with the basketball. Mustangs will pick up the defense in the half court. Open look for Weems. It's good. Boy, Avery Weems had a great first half for Sandhills Valley. She's just a freshman, and you can see a lot of potential there.
9 of the 13 points belong to Avery Weems.
Handling it, Eggleston trying to throw it inside to Carney. Carney able to control. Now backs down the defender and then lost the ball. Picked up by Bruns. Sandhills Valley with the ball. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. About a 1 second difference between game and shot clock. Three ball on the way from Sanchez. No good. Offensive rebound, Sandhills Valley. Bruns will launch and it's good. Bruns had a foot on the line. It's a two-pointer. And now we're under 20 seconds to play as the shot clock will be off for the remainder of the half. Here's a deep one from Boone. It's off the back iron. No good. They fight for the rebound. And we got a whistle.
I think we're going to get a foul on Sumner Eddyville Miller, which would be their first of the second quarter. And it is going to go on Jacelyn Hoos, and that's just her first. Nobody in any kind of foul trouble. We've only had 7 called in the entire game.
Yeah, we've moved right along in this first half. Sandhills Valley with the ball. 5 seconds to work with. Here's Bruns. A three is on the way. It is no good. Just missed it. And that's the end of the half. SEM leading it by a score of 51-15. We'll come back and give you some of the first half numbers after these words on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Family Insurance, because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming and ranching is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm and ranch deserves.
Visit Justin Thompson Agency or call 308-872-5252.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
When you have family visiting, you want to be sure that they are comfortable wherever they are staying. That will be the case when you choose Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow. They encourage you to call and book directly with the hotel. Online fees take high percentages, which means a direct call to a friendly member of their staff is going to guarantee you are getting the very best price. When Central Nebraska is your destination, remember Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow.
Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery is proud to help bring you this sports coverage. When you partner with Moonlight, you're choosing the company that offers the highest quality inks as their standard way of printing. Since 1999, Moonlight has partnered with community events, school groups, sports teams, and more to design, print, and sell awesome screen print, embroidery, and vinyl items. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight. Dan's Propane is proud to be bringing you this broadcast featuring the Sandhills Valley Mavericks. Dan's Propane prides themselves in high-quality service and safety while keeping households warm in Stapleton, Arnold, North Platte, and beyond. For residential or commercial propane service to your farm, ranch, or community, call 308-530-0211 or go online to danspropane.com. Dan's Propane of Stapleton, bringing you this sports broadcast.
With locations in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale, Bowie Fertilizer provides a large number of area farms with the tools for success. Whether it's custom application of fertilizer or the chemicals or seed they need, Bowie Fertilizer strives to offer a quality product and a competitive price. To learn more about their services, call 457-2161 and talk with Rick Bowie. They also want to wish all the area teams the best of luck from Bowie Fertilizer in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale.
The power of pork in Nebraska is real. 17,000 jobs are supported by the pork industry. That's $1.6 billion in economic impact. Over 1,200 pig farms produce 7.86 million pigs. BD Family Farms is proud to be a part of producing safe, sustainable food, promoting animal well-being, protecting the environment and public health, all while supporting and growing Nebraska's communities. Cheering on the SEM students and all their hard work in the classroom and athletics. BD Family Farms.
Go Mustangs! Tubbs Pub cheers for the Mustangs and they admire their talent and sportsmanship. Tubbs Pub welcomes all students, friends, and families to Tubbs Pub for a hearty meal when in Sumner. Regardless of how the games turn out, let's all enjoy the friendship of our communities together at Tubbs Pub. Enjoy prime rib specials every Friday and Saturday night and hot home-cooked meals Monday through Saturday. Let's all eat at Tubbs Pub in Sumner.
Custer County Feeders in Oconto are always ready to help serve you. Manager Michelle Pearson and her team are there to answer any questions you may have. The question they enjoy answering most is how they can best help you. Give them a call today at 308-858-4455. They are ready to feed your cattle. Custer County Feeders in Oconto, there for their customers, ready to serve you, and proud to support the SEM Mustangs.
And we come back to Stapleton, Nebraska's special Monday night edition of High School Hoops for you here on KBBN 95.3 FM. We're also live on our video stream, too, through sandhillsexpress.com. Well, Thrive-In Financial is proud to support the area teams as they work hard to achieve their goals. Representative Scott Harvey wants to help you with your financial goals by creating a strategy that reflects your priorities and protects what matters most to you. For insurance, investments, or planning for retirement, call Scott Harvey and Thrive-In Financial at 308-872-2511. SEM leads at 51-15 at the half, and with a look at some of your first half numbers, here's Larry.
Well, offensively, it's almost been like a law firm. Arbuthnot and Hoos, they have been dominating here in the first half. 24 points for Taryn Arbuthnot. She had 12 in the first quarter, 12 in the second, and a lot of those came from no further out than 5 feet away from the hoop. But she does a great job down low, gets in great position, and also gets out on the break. And a lot of points that Jacelyn Hoos received. Also with some off assists from Arbuthnot. 17 points, but you know what? She didn't score 1 point in the second quarter. All 17 of those came in that first 8 minutes of play. Also in the scorebook for Sumner Eddyville Miller, all in the second quarter, for 4 points for Katie Ryder, 2 points each for Allie Rohde and Haley Boone, and also Rylan Schledowitz scored 2 points. Those were back in the first quarter. For Sandhills Valley, they're led here by freshman Avery Weems, 9 points. She had 5 in the first quarter, 4 in the second. 4 points for Ray Brunch. She kind of found a couple nice open shots from about 17, 18 feet out to put down. And then 2 points for Shelby Layer in the first half. We look at the team statistics. Rebounding dominated by Sumner Eddyville Miller, 17-9. And the turnovers were huge. 21 first half turnovers for the Lady Mavericks. Just 6 called on Sumner Eddyville Miller. Neither team really got to the line much. Matter of fact, Sandhills Valley, none. 0 for 0. And for Sumner Eddyville Miller, if they're looking for an area to improve, that's probably the place. They were 1 of 4. 0 of 2 in the first quarter, 1 of 2 in the second quarter. So again, here at halftime, your leading scorers for Sumner Eddyville Miller, Taryn Arbuthnot with 24 and Jacelyn Hoos with 17, leading the way for the Lady Mavericks. 9 points from Avery Weems. Your score 51-15 in favor of the Lady Mustangs.
All right, Larry, thank you. Second half action is coming up. You're listening to Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
The SEM Mustangs is brought to you by 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. When you want safe, reliable, professional livestock transportation from an experienced, dependable, and reputable company, choose 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. Local or long hauls are in their wheelhouse. Contact them at 308-325-9483 or reach Bar J Cattle Company at 308-222-0274. Cheering on the Mustangs, 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company.
Eggleston Oil keeps the Oconto community on the go with full service at the gas pumps. They treat every customer with a smile and often some lively conversation. Their shop provides automotive repairs as well as tire service. Eggleston Oil keeps the local farms moving with fast, reliable, on-the-farm fuel delivery. They also help with a variety of local fundraisers too. Supporting radio coverage of high school sports is yet another way they show that all-important community involvement at Eggleston Oil of Oconto.
This is Stuart Fox at Nebraska State Bank. We'd like to sincerely thank our customers for their support and business this past year. We look forward to serving you and Custer County for many years to come. From the NSB family to yours, we hope you have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve, west of Broken Bow.
Are prairie dogs wreaking havoc in your pastures? Then get rid of them with Rosol from Arrow Seed. Rosol is a restricted use pesticide approved for use on prairie dogs by licensed pesticide applicators between October 1st and March 15th. Rosol is an easy-to-use bait that provides excellent acceptance, has superior weatherability, and proven reliability. To learn more about Rosol, call or stop by Arrow Seed in Broken Bow today.
Looking to upgrade your home's exterior? Well, Custer County Exteriors has you covered. From seamless gutters to durable siding and soffit, their experts will make your home look great and protect it from the elements. Quality work, reliable service, lasting results. Contact Nate at 402-641-3246. Locally owned and operated, that is Custer County Exteriors. Well, ready now for the second half. SEM with the lead, 51-15, as we get ready to play here in this third quarter. SEM opens with their starting five: Katie Ryer, Bryn Eggleston, Ryland Schledowitz, Taryn Arbuthnot, Jacelyn Hoos. For the Mavericks, Shelby Lair will throw it in to Avery Weems. Weems bounce pass inside to Amos. Now picking it up is Carell. Hope Carell with her first basket of the game. And Sandhills Valley scores first here in the third. Back to the other end. SEM with it. They'll swing it off to Hoos. Hoos dribbles to her right, leaves it for Eggleston. Now they find Schledowitz. Three from the corner. In and out, no good. Rebound, Hope Carell. Arbuthnot reached in trying to tie it up, but Carell able to secure it. Now Sandhills Valley back on the offensive end. Shelby Lair will send it off to Layla Sanchez. Sanchez trying to drive baseline, bounces it into Amos, can't quite squeeze it. It'll go out of bounds, last touched by Sandhills Valley.
Sandhills Valley looks like they've come out a little more aggressively on the offensive end.
For the Mavericks, Avery Weems, Kelsey Amos, Shelby Lair, Hope Carell, and Sanchez, the five on the floor for Sandhills Valley. SEM with the shot, not able to knock it down. Rebound Mavericks. Sanchez will bring it across midcourt with the bounce. Swing it off left side to Weems. Weems to Lair. Lair will drive, cut off at the elbow. To Weems now coming around. She'll launch it from deep, off, no good, and the rebound secured by Jacelyn Hoos. Hoos trying to bounce it ahead to Arbuthnot, actually hit the official, stayed in play. Now the loose ball picked up by Hoos. Open look, no good. They fight for the rebound. We got a whistle, and it looks like a foul is coming.
I think that's going to go on Jacelyn Hoos. That'll be her second foul, trying to go after that missed shot of her own, and just kind of ran over Kelsey Amos in doing so.
Again, SEM will pick up the defense in the half court. Sanchez picks up the dribble, sends it off to Weems, right side. Weems looking down low to Amos, and as she was trying to get the pass entered in, kind of picked up the pivot foot and got whistled for the travel.
Now, Amos was looking for the ball down there. She had established some pretty good position, wanted to make a move.
Schledowitz to her right, sends it that way to Eggleston, takes a shot, no good. Arbuthnot fighting for the rebound. We got a whistle, and a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow will keep it in the hands of SEM. Schledowitz inbounded. She'll toss it into Arbuthnot, off to Hoos on the left wing. Now Schledowitz, she'll launch it from deep, off, no good. Offensive rebound, Ryder. Now Eggleston gonna launch, no good. Long rebound chased down by Lair. Lair will pick it up. And now Sandhills Valley operates 5-on-5 in the half court. Sanchez in the corner tries to wrap it around to Carell. She'll turn and fire, but first a whistle and a travel is going to be the call.
Decided to go with the left hand there, but when she did the twisting move, she moved both feet. The official right on top of that.
Just over 2 minutes played here in the third. SEM with the big lead as Schledowitz will find Ryder in the lane. Puts it up, can't finish though. Rebound Arbuthnot, put back, no. Who's fighting for the offensive rebound? And SEM will get another chance. Who's trying to skip it over to Arbuthnot, deflected by Carell. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Sandhills Valley.
Well, one thing looking at Sumner Eddyville Miller, they've kind of got away from working that ball inside and running their offense through Arbuthnot. They've been kind of just checking up some long ones here.
Hoos for a three, good. Jacelyn Hoos from downtown.
And then Hoos made me pay for that one by knocking down the outside shot.
Sanchez, crossover dribble to her left, now gives it up to Weems, but it's taken away by Schledowitz. Schledowitz 1-on-3, now going to slow it up and let her teammates join her. Eggleston throws it into Arbuthnot. Now Hoos, touch pass out to Ryder. She'll drive and shoot, no good, but she draws the foul.
How about that no-look pass from Jacelyn Hoos? She just did that touch pass, just kind of just flung it right on out to her teammate and did a good job of setting up Katie Ryder for that.
Ryder to the line to shoot two. The first one, good. Now, I was looking at some of the statistics for SEM through the first two games. They were just 2 of 25 from three-point range in those first two games combined. They've shot it a little bit better from deep tonight.
Yeah, you know, they've chucked it up at times, but other times they've been able to set themselves and get good looks.
Ryder able to knock down both from the line. 5:04 to go here in the third. SEM 56, Sandhills Valley 17.
Katie is 3 for 3. She's got all of the free throw points in this game.
Weems trying to take it down the right side of the lane, had it poked away from behind, and then we get a jump ball call. Possession arrow will keep it in the hands of Sandhills Valley. Ray Bruns into the game. Bruns will throw it in. Finds Briley Kramer, who's back in. Carell going to shoot it from the elbow and able to knock it in.
And Hope has got all 4 points for the Lady Mavericks here in this second half.
Schledowitz to her right, sends it in the corner to Arbuthnot, skips it across to Hoos. Hoos on the shot fake, gets to the rim and scores, and she's fouled.
Great pump fake. That pump fake got Bruns to come at her. Then she goes off to the left and had a great lane to the hole.
Substitution for SEM. Coming in is Allie Rohde. And now Hoos will be at the line for the free throw attempt. On its way, got it.
And I got to correct myself. Jacelyn Hoos also made a free throw earlier in the game, makes that one. So she is 2 of 2 for 23 points. And with that free throw, we also now go into the 40-point clock run rule.
Briley Kramer had it taken away by Schledowitz, but they're going to call a jump ball, so the possession arrow will keep it in the hands of, or will give it to SEM. As Larry mentioned, running clock situation now as we near 4 minutes left to go here in the third. SEM with a basketball. Schledowitz to Rohde, now off to Ryder, back to Rohde, top of the key. Off to Schledowitz on the right wing. She'll drive, and she got whistled for the travel. Great defense by Hope Carell. Schledowitz wanted to drive. Carell stepped in, cut her off, and forced the turnover.
Yeah, Carell, the freshman, has had a pretty good second half here so far. First turnover of the half against Sumner Eddyville Miller.
Weems had it knocked away from behind by Schledowitz, but right into the hands of Carell. Puts it up, but it spins out and would not go down. Rebound Arbuthnot. Tarrant off to Ryder, back into Tarrant, throws it up in a crowd and almost got it to fall. But she does draw the foul, and Tarrant Arbuthnot will go to the line.
Sandhills Valley has done a much better job defensively on her here in the second half. She has not scored in the second after putting 24 on the board in the first half.
Well, as Tarrant steps to the line, gives us a chance to congratulate her. Tarrant Arbuthnot over the weekend selected as a Class D2 first-team All-State selection in the sport of volleyball by the Omaha World Herald. And Arbuthnot steps to the line and knocks down the first.
And she put the imprint of the ball on a few people.
Oh,
she could, from the back row, a lot.
Arbuthnot makes good on both from the line. Over 530 kills, I think, on the season for Arbuthnot. Sandhills Valley with the basketball. Driving to her right is Kramer. Cut off, leaves it for Bruns. Bruns now will go to her right. Drives baseline, but then lost it out of bounds. Again, this is game one of our doubleheader. Boys game will follow. Larry will have the call of that one for you. Again, we're live on KBBN 95.3 FM. Don't forget we're live with our video stream, too, accompanied by the radio call through sandhillsexpress.com. Ryder from the wing for a three. Katie Ryder able to knock it down.
9 points in the game now after that three ball.
Briley Kramer across midcourt under 2 minutes to play here in the third. Kramer goes right, throws it back left, and taken away by Arbuthnot. Tarrant to the other end, lays it up and in with the left hand. Briley Kramer dribbles to her right, keeps the bounce alive, goes around Eggleston, gets it up on the rim but cannot finish. And the rebound pulled down by Kristen Carney, who's back into the game for SEM. Outlet pass to Schledowitz. Swings it off to Rohde. Three from the wing. In and out, no good. Rebound, Arbuthnot. Then it's knocked away out of bounds. Who's it off of? I think they're going to say Sandhills Valley poked it out of bounds.
Yep. And Ryder and Arbuthnot are going to sit down as we'll see some new faces coming in, and Haley Boone again, and Lily Haraski.
Inbounds pass to Boone, who just came in off the bench, had it poked away by Lair. Boy, look at the hustle by Lair, trying to get the steal. Ball still loose on the floor, and it's finally controlled by Sandhills Valley. Under a minute to go in the third. Kramer saves it from going out of bounds. Ball loose, poked around, loose in the back court, chasing it down Bruns. Sandhills Valley will have the possession. 35 seconds to go in the third. They'll hand it off to Kramer. Now Bruns in the corner. She'll drive baseline, leave it for Carell. Puts it up off the back iron, no good. They fight for the rebound. Ball still loose. Now a whistle, and a jump ball will be called.
And one thing we can say here in this, but we don't say it very often, shot clock is off.
Yes. They'll throw it into Bruns. Open look from 18 feet, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Carell. And that will probably bring us to the end of the quarter, and it will. So we've played 3 quarters of basketball here in Stapleton. Your score, SEM 66, Sandhills Valley 19. Fourth and final 8 minutes coming up right after this.
To start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV? What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
Contact your local shelter insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow.
Attention, Nebraska farmers. At Custer Federal State Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to offer agricultural loans tailored to your needs. Whether you're looking to expand your operations, purchase new equipment, or manage daily expenses, our experienced team is here to help. With competitive rates, personalized service, we're your partners in growth. Visit Custer Federal State Bank today, where your future grows. Custer Federal State Bank, rooted in Nebraska, growing with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we come back to Stapleton High School, the site of our girls and boys varsity basketball doubleheader on this Monday night. We go to the fourth quarter. SEM leading Sandhills Valley 66-19. Again, we'll have a running clock situation through the fourth as Sandhills Valley opens with the basketball. Weems cut off at the high post, throws it out to Bruns, looking to drive, and we're going to get a foul called.
And I'm not sure why the clock stopped on that foul, but it's not like football.
Yeah, the official just signaled it.
Yeah.
So Sandhills Valley will inbound it. Here's Weems. Weems will take the shot from deep. No good. Offensive rebound, Carell out to Bruns. Another possession for the Mavericks. Pull-up jumper by Weems off the front iron. No good. Carell battling for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Sandhills Valley.
Yeah, the one thing I wanted to point out is, once you hit that 40-point in basketball, you do not go back like in football. If it goes over 35 and it goes under, then you stop. You go back to the regular scoring. But once you hit the points rule in basketball, you do not go back.
Avery Weems handles it for Sandhills Valley, dribbles to her right, sends it that way to Bruns. A three on the way. It's good. Ray Bruns from downtown.
And she has found her stroke from the outside. And, well, that was a good 2 feet beyond the three-point line.
Schledowitz will give it up to Boone. A deep three for the answer. No good. Rebound secured by Sandhills Valley. Weems will push it back the other way. Crossover into the lane. Pull-up jumper short. No good. Rebound controlled by SEM. Boone handles it. Brings it across midcourt. Throws it inside. Rohde, kick out Schledowitz. Now Boone top of the key. Down low Carney. She'll turn and fire. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound secured by Shelby Lair. And then reaching in from behind to poke it away, Ryland Schledowitz. Substitution for SEM as Bryn Eggleston will come in. Getting a substitution for Sandhills Valley as well as Layla Sanchez will come in. So for Sandhills Valley, Shelby Lair, Sanchez, who just checked in, Avery Weems, Kelsey Amos, and Hope Carell on the floor for Sandhills Valley. We'll get you the five for SEM in a moment. Down low pass to Amos, and as she tried to turn and fire, a whistle and a foul will be called. And this is going to send Amos to the line.
And they're going to get Kristen Carney on that foul. That'll be her first, check that, second team foul of the fourth quarter.
First free throw no good by Amos. We'll give you the 5 on the floor for SEM now. Eggleston is out there. Also out there for SEM, Haley Boone, as a free throw by Amos is good, able to bank it in. Well, now we got a substitution for SEM, so just hold the phone. I'll give you their 5 here in a minute. All right, Katie Ryder is back in. Haley Boone is on the floor for SEM. Kristen Carney is out there. Lily Haraski on the floor, and Bryn Eggleston. That's your 5 for SEM. Ryder at the top of the key. Goes to the left elbow to Boone. Now Haraski to Ryder. Back to Haraski. Now Ryder again at the top of the key. Sends it off right side to Eggleston. Bounces it inside to Carney. Goes around Amos. Coming over to help defensively. Lair poked the ball away, but back to SEM. The shot is up, way off, no good. Rebound is secured by SEM. Driving is Ryder, poked away, ball loose. Ryder got it back, put it up, no good. Rebound, Carney. And the putback is good for Kristen Carney.
And that's her first 2 points of the ball game.
Sanchez into the forecourt, sends it off to Lair. Sanchez back to Lair again. Lair bounces it inside to Amos. Amos goes around Carney, puts it up, but there is a whistle before the shot, and they're going to call 3 seconds in the lane.
That's a tough break there for Sandhills Valley on that.
Yeah, that's a beautiful move by Amos, but basket will not count, so SEM will have it. Top of the key with it, Boone. Dumps it to Ryder. Ryder goes outside. Boone for a 3 from the wing is good.
And for Haley, that is her second long shot. She had a long 2 and now a 3.
3:30 left to go in the game. Lair fighting inside, and we've got a reach-in foul going to be called against SEM.
Going to get Boone on this one. That'll be her first.
Substitutions for both teams. Taryn Arbuthnot's going to come back in for SEM. Coming in for Sandhills Valley, Cameron Kramer is back in. And Briley Kramer has come in too. Inbounds pass to Carell. She'll launch it from 15 feet. No good. Defensive rebound to Arbuthnot. Taryn across midcourt. Sends it out to Boone. Boone will swing it off to Ryder. Now back to Boone again. Touching it now, Haraski. Back to Boone, top of the key. 3 on the way. It's good. Boy, it rolled over the front of the rim and fell through for Haley Boone.
And you know, it looked like that might happen, Brent. She had really good English on that shot.
Briley Kramer at the other end. She'll launch it. No good. Rebound, Carell puts it up. No good. And the defensive board secured by Katie Ryder. 2:20 left to go in the game. SEM basketball. Haraski throws it into the corner. Driving is Arbuthnot. Goes around traffic and lays it up and in.
And that is her 29th and 30th points of the ball game.
Sanchez pull up 3 off, no good. Rebound Carell put back, no good. Got her own rebound again. Trying to throw it out to Sanchez. She handles it. Now it's Briley Kramer, the pull up jumper, no good. And it's secured by Ryder. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. And we got a whistle and a timeout's going to be called. Minute 47 left to go in the contest. You're listening to live coverage of high school basketball on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
The doors and turn on the lights at the grocery cart. We're excited to serve you with a smile and helpfulness that can't be matched. Our staff is happy to help bring you this sports broadcast. It's our mission to offer you great prices in a store that is clean, organized, and convenient. Connect with us online at gkbrokenbow.com or come by and shop 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. East Highway to Broken Bow.
Your friends at Clem Financial are honored to help with any of your health and life insurance questions, as well as any retirement planning needs you may have. Reach them at 308-872-6810. you'll find Kling Financial in downtown Broken Bow at 940 South D Street. SEM looking to move to 2-1 on the season as we play out the final minute 47. Mustangs lead at 76-23. Katie Ryder with the basketball. Starts left, goes back right, comes back left, and leaves it for Haraski. She'll launch it and score. Lily Haraski with the bucket.
That's her first 2 points of the ball game.
Ray Bruns will swing it off left side for Sandhills Valley. Amos handles it over to Bruns now. Bruns trying to drive down the baseline, cut off, throws it inside. New player in, Rachel Kemp Powers, not able to finish. SEM coming back the other way. Haraski puts it up. Cannot finish, but she draws the foul, and that'll send Haraski to the line.
And they're going to get Ray Bruns. That'll be her third. Just the first team foul of the fourth quarter.
Haraski's free throw attempt is no good. Crystal Venegas Viesquez, the junior, will come in for SEM. At the line, Haraski missed them both. Rebound, though, to Carney. Carney puts it up, can't finish. They fight for the loose ball. It's tipped out with 30 seconds to go in the game. And the ball will stay with SEM. They'll say it went off of Sandhills Valley. Mustangs will inbound it. Ryder looking, now finds Haraski. 15 seconds to go. Boone, top of the key. She'll launch. Short, no good. Rebound, Haraski, then had it ripped away by Amos. 6 seconds to go. We'll see if Sandhills Valley can get a shot off. Amos through traffic, lost it. Ball loose, secured by SEM, and that is the game. So your final score will be SEM 78, Sandhills Valley 23. Larry is totaling up the final numbers. He'll come back and share them with you right after these words.
What's your favorite thing to do on Christmas break?
Scoop snow with my dad.
That doesn't sound very fun.
It's easy with the razor and the blade.
Oh, well, what else do you like to do over Christmas break?
Help Grandpa check cows.
It's too cold for that to be fun.
No, Grandpa has a heated cab on his Range Rover.
Where do you get all this cool stuff?
At Ackman ATV in Broken Bow.
ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
The changing seasons are generally welcomed with open arms, but not in our homes. With the help of Mead Lumber, you can keep the chilly air where it belongs. Upgrading your home's insulation not only conserves energy and lowers your heating and cooling costs, it makes for better living with improved air quality, health, and warmth. Work with those who have pride in a highly trained team to help with your building and projects. The crew at Mead Lumber. Also, be sure to visit meadlumber.com soon.
Are you afraid of falling? Team Physical Therapy can help. 872-5111. Good balance is essential for a healthy, active life. Team Physical Therapy is here to help you stay healthy, improve your balance, and keep you active. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapist will design a personalized plan for you to help you improve your stability, decrease risk of falling, and get you back to doing what you love. Don't let that balance issue keep you at home, or if it does, we could come to you. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111.
There's no reason to struggle with your shopping list, especially when you have a sports fan or athlete to shop for. Gear for Sports is there for you. Stop in this week, and if you spend $75, you get $15 off. Spend $100 and get $25 off. Spend $150 and get $50 off on all regular priced items, only excluding GCI items. Open Monday to Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 4, plus now open Sunday, noon to 4 through Christmas. Gear for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts, so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
And we come back to Stapleton High School. We've just concluded the girls' half of our doubleheader. SEM getting the win, 78-23 the final. And with your final scoring numbers, here's Larry.
All right, let's take a look first of all for the victorious Lady Mustangs of SEM. It was Taryn Arbuthnot, the junior, with 30 points to lead all scores. She had 24 of those coming in the first half. 23 on the night for Jacelyn Hoos. 17 of those came in the first quarter for Jacelyn, and both her and Arbuthnot did not play a whole bunch in the second half. Also in the scoring column, 9 points on the night for Katie Ryder. 8 points off the bench for Haley Boone. 2 points each for Allie Rohde, Rylan Schledowitz, also Lily Haraski, and Kristen Carney. For Sandhills Valley, they were led here tonight by Avery Weems. 9 points. All of those came in the first half. 7 from Ray Bruns. She had all of those from the outside. 4 points all in the second half in the third quarter for Hope Carell. 2 points on the night for Shelby Layer, and 1 of 2 free throws for Kelsey Amos. And we take a look at the team stats. When it comes to free throws, that's all that Sandhills Valley shot, 1 of 2 in the ball game. Those by Kelsey Amos in the fourth quarter. 6 of 11 for Sumner Eddyville Miller. Big stat in this game was turnovers. 30 against the Lady Mavericks of Sandhills Valley. Only 8 whistled against Sumner Eddyville Miller. And in the rebound category, it was a 28-18 edge in favor of SEM. So again, your leading scorers in the game, 30 points for Taryn Arbuthnot and 23 for Jacelyn Hoos for Sumner Eddyville Miller, and for Sandhills Valley, it was 9 points for Avery Weems. Final 78-23, SEM gets the win.
All right, Larry, thank you. Time now to transition to the boys' half of our doubleheader. And as we do so, we say thanks to those who are bringing you the broadcast on the radio. And they include tonight Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery, Dan's Propane, Bowie Fertilizer, Beatty Family Farms, Tubbs Pub, Custer County Feeders, Barjay Cattle Company, and 24K Logistics, Eggleston Oil. Also brought to you by the Nebraska State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Arrow Seed, Shelter Insurance, Custer Federal State Bank, Grocery Cart, Agland ATV, Mead Lumber, Team Physical Therapy, Geared for Sports, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Trotter Service, A to Z Lawn Pro, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency. It's Sandhills Valley and SEM boys basketball coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
And Embroidery is proud to help bring you this sports coverage. When you partner with Moonlight, you're choosing the company that offers the highest quality inks as their standard way of printing. Since 1999, Moonlight has partnered with community events, school groups, sports teams, and more to design, print, and sell awesome screen print, embroidery, and vinyl items. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight. Dan's Propane is proud to be bringing you this broadcast featuring the Sandhills Valley Mavericks. Dan's Propane prides themselves in high-quality service and safety while keeping households warm in Stapleton, Arnold, North Platte, and beyond. For residential or commercial propane service to your farm, ranch, or community, call 308-530-0211 or go online to danspropane.com. Dan's Propane of Stapleton, bringing you this sports broadcast.
With locations in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale, Bowie Fertilizer provides a large number of area farms with the tools for success. Whether it's custom application of fertilizer or the chemicals or seed they need, Bowie Fertilizer strives to offer a quality product and a competitive price. To learn more about their services, call 457-2161 and talk with Rick Bowie. They also want to wish all the area teams the best of luck from Bowie Fertilizer in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale.
The power of pork in Nebraska is real. 17,000 jobs are supported by the pork industry. That's $1.6 billion in economic impact. Over 1,200 pig farms produce 7.86 million pigs. BD Family Farms is proud to be a part of producing safe, sustainable food, promoting animal well-being, protecting the environment and public health, all while supporting and growing Nebraska's communities. Cheering on the SEM students in all their hard work in the classroom and athletics. BD Family Farms.
Go Mustangs! Tubbs Pub cheers for the Mustangs and they admire their talent and sportsmanship. Tubbs Pub welcomes all students, friends, and families to Tubbs Pub for a hearty meal when in Sumner. Regardless of how the games turn out, let's all enjoy the friendship of our communities together at Tubbs Pub. Enjoy prime rib specials every Friday and Saturday night and hot home-cooked meals Monday through Saturday. Let's all eat at Tubbs Pub in Sumner.
Custer County Feeders in Oconto are always ready to help serve you. Manager Michelle Pearson and her team are there to answer any questions you may have. The question they enjoy answering most is how they can best help you. Give them a call today at 308-858-4455. They are ready to feed your cattle. Custer County Feeders in Oconto, there for their customers, ready to serve you, and proud to support the SEM Mustangs.
This sports broadcast featuring the SEM Mustangs is brought to you by 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. When you want safe, reliable, professional livestock transportation from an experienced, dependable, and reputable company, choose 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. Local or long hauls are in their wheelhouse. Contact them at 308-325-9483 or reach Bar J Cattle Company at 308-222-0274. Cheering on the Mustangs, 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company.
Eggleston Oil keeps the Oconto community on the go with full service at the gas pumps. They treat every customer with a smile and often some lively conversation. Their shop provides automotive repairs as well as tire service. Eggleston Oil keeps the local farms moving with fast, reliable, on-the-farm fuel delivery. They also help with a variety of local fundraisers too. Supporting radio coverage of high school sports is yet another way they show that all-important community involvement at Eggleston Oil of Oconto.
And we come back to Stapleton High School, getting ready for the boys' half of our doubleheader. Sandhills Valley, the sports co-op between McPherson County Schools in Tryon and Stapleton Public Schools, taking on SEM, Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. Well, not only are we live on the radio tonight on KBBN 95.3 FM and on the web at kbbn.com, we're also live with our video stream accompanied by the radio call, which you can access through sandhillsexpress.com, or you can go directly to the Sandhills Express Facebook page or Sandhills Express YouTube channel. And as you watch the action tonight, we hope that you pay attention to the logos of the sponsors flashing across your screen tonight. They are the ones responsible for our video stream tonight. And we say thanks to Dan's Propane, 5 Points Bank, Callaway District Hospital, BD, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Agland ATV, Meat Lumber, Culligan, Bailey Crop and Pioneer Seed, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, and H&R Block for helping us with our live video stream, accompanied by the radio call tonight through sandhillsexpress.com. Boys are warming up. We're getting close to tip-off. Sandhills Valley and SEM boys basketball coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
This podcast is brought to you by Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow, where we deliver caring and comprehensive health care right here, close to home. The specialty clinic brings our residents access to the area's most experienced physicians in cardiology, general surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedics, and more. Partnering with you to inspire healthy living through quality care. Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow.
The student athletes you're cheering on during this broadcast practice and study in order to get their competition and schoolwork done right. At Trotter Service, they do the same, except with your vehicle repairs. Whether you need a new battery, brake work and alignment, tires, wheels, or an overhaul, trust their auto repair specialists to tackle the job. Don't forget bulk oil and fuel delivery and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to help bring you this broadcast, Trotter Service in Broken Bow.
Acquiring a lush green lawn is a lot of work. Worry no more. A2Z Lawn Pro's fertilizer program is the solution to ease your mind and lessen your work. Any time of the season is a good time to start. Eliminate weeds, strengthen your grass, and even keep bugs away with liquid fertilizer treatments mixed with micronutrients for a recipe that works specifically in this area. 30 years of experience. 308-870-1762 for A2Z Lawn Pro. That's A2Z Lawn Pro at 870-1762.
This is Chip with Nebraska Owners Insurance in Callaway and Broken Bow. The insurance industry is in a crazy place right now, and I understand your premiums are going up and deductibles are increasing. If you are looking to re-quote your current insurance or just have questions regarding coverage options, Nebraska Owners Insurance can help. With many ag carriers to choose from, I can provide farm, ranch, property, and liability coverage as well as pivot, livestock, and crop policies. Contact me today at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency in Callaway or Broken Bow. I look forward to working with you.
Miss the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Gateway Motors, happening now through January 2nd. Right now is the perfect time to upgrade to a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle. Their helpful staff is excited to show you why there's never been a better opportunity to drive home the car, SUV, or truck you've always wanted. Whether you're seeking luxury, performance, or pure capability, Gateway Motors has the vehicle to match your needs. Hurry in before January 2nd and wrap up the year in style with a brand new ride.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
Just as student athletes have strength in the classroom and in competition, Taylor Heating and Cooling is strong in both repairs and installation. For residential or commercial projects or new construction, call Taylor Heating and Cooling at 308-872-6196. They offer financing and are proud to offer high-quality service to go hand-in-hand with the reliable products they install, whether parts or new units. Serving Broken Bow and beyond in central Nebraska. Taylor Heating and Cooling.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming and ranching is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm and ranch deserves.
Visit Justin Thompson Agency or call 308-872-5252.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
And we come back to Stapleton High School, getting you ready for the tip-off for the boys' half of our doubleheader as SEM takes on Sandhills Valley. Brent Apperson joined again by Larry Cotner. He'll have the call of the boys' game coming up. Well, as we look at it, Larry, both teams in the early season, no blemishes on the record yet. Sandhills Valley 1-0. They won over Anselmo Myrna in their opener 49-39. Meanwhile, SEM, they're 2-0, wins over Loomis and Wilcox Hildreth coming in.
Yeah, and keep in mind that Sumner Eddyville Miller had one less week of preparation for the basketball season because they played in the six-man state football finals. So while a lot of teams were starting winter sports practices earlier in that week, they didn't start until the following week, and I imagine they gave them even a day off or two.
I would think so. I would say they deserved it.
But,
yes.
Starting in the Fort Kearney Conference is always tough. Loomis is always going to be tough no matter what. Wilcox Hildreth has had some pretty good athletes. And for Sandhills Valley, they get the win over Anselmo Myrna in that opener. And then they get to come home and take on SEM. This should be a lot of fun. SEM considered one of the top 10 teams in the state. I know Nebraska Preps had them rated at number 7. I think another poll had them back at number 9. But they haven't done anything in the early part of the season to say that they're not a top 10 team.
Yeah, looking at some of the stats for SEM through 2 games, Chance Dakey leading the way, 23 points per game in the first 2, shooting 46% from the field. Cohen Rohde also averaging double figures through the first 2 games at 11 points per game. No stats were posted or published for Sandhills Valley in their win against Anselmo Myrna, but we saw this team at the end of last season, Larry, when they played in the sub-districts. They got some kids that can hoop, no question about it.
Yeah, and we talked about the shot clock. I don't think it's going to be at all a factor in this game. These
it may
two
not
teams
be.
like to get up and down the court. They like to move. And you're right, Sandhills Valley at the end of the year last year, they were picking up a pretty good stride. They did. They brought a little confidence into the basketball season off the football season as well, where they were one of the teams that came up with a big upset, beating Pleasanton, a team that they had lost to the previous week in the first round of the playoffs. And so they carry some momentum into this winter season as well. And one thing about Sumner Eddyville Miller, we talk about the fact they're going to run, but they're also going to play a lot of people.
Yeah, Kyle Kramer, Leighton Connell, they're two seniors. Those are two guys to watch for Sandhills Valley here tonight. We'll take a final timeout. When we come back, Larry will set up your starters, and then we'll tip it off. It is Sandhills Valley and SEM, the boys' half of our doubleheader, coming up next on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
By Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery. Have you seen all those awesome t-shirts when you attend state competition? There's a good chance Moonlight has printed what you're seeing. They love partnering with local schools to put your athletic and extracurricular achievements on apparel for fans. Ask them about screen printing, embroidery, and more promotional products. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight. Dan's Propane is proud to be bringing you this broadcast featuring the Sandhills Valley Mavericks. Dan's Propane prides themselves in high-quality service and safety while keeping households warm in Stapleton, Arnold, North Platte, and beyond. For residential or commercial propane service to your farm, ranch, or community, call 308-530-0211 or go online to danspropane.com. Dan's Propane of Stapleton, bringing you this sports broadcast.
With locations in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale, Bowie Fertilizer provides a large number of area farms with the tools for success. Whether it's custom application of fertilizer or the chemicals or seed they need, Bowie Fertilizer strives to offer a quality product and a competitive price. To learn more about their services, call 457-2161 and talk with Rick Bowie. They also want to wish all the area teams the best of luck from Bowie Fertilizer in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale.
Back to Stapleton High School, getting ready for the tip-off between SEM and Sandhills Valley boys basketball here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. And to set up your starters, here's Larry.
All right, let's take a look first of all at the visitors, the Mustangs of Sumner Eddyville Miller, decked out in their road purple uniforms with the gold trim. They'll go this way here tonight. Jace Mateo, he is a senior. Junior Isaac O'Neill. Chance Dakey, he's a junior. And Preston Beatty, also a junior, along with senior Cohen Rohde. The head coach is Darby Lime, assisted by Micah Eggleston and John Rohde. Again, it'll be Boteo, O'Neill, Dakey, Beatty, and Rohde. 2 seniors, 3 juniors on the starting lineup for Sumner Eddyville Miller. We'll check Sandhills Valley. The Mavericks will go this way tonight. Leighton Connell, he's a senior. Kaysen Johnston, also a senior. Senior Isaac Goosey. Senior Kyle Kramer, and also another senior, BJ Goforth. So 5 seniors starting for Sandhills Valley. A lot of experience there. Bo McVeigh is the head coach. Luke Connell and Cody Sirks will be the assistants. So once again, it'll be Connell along with Goforth, Kramer, Goosey, and Johnston. And that is a look at the starting lineups as we get you ready for tonight's matchup between Sumner Eddyville Miller and Sandhills Valley.
Is real. 17,000 jobs are supported by the pork industry. That's $1.6 billion in economic impact. Over 1,200 pig farms produce 7.86 million pigs. Beatty Family Farms is proud to be a part of producing safe, sustainable food, promoting animal well-being, protecting the environment and public health, all while supporting and growing Nebraska's communities. cheering on the SEM students and all their hard work in the classroom and athletics. Beatty Family Farms.
Go Mustangs! Tubbs Pub cheers for the Mustangs and they admire their talent and sportsmanship. Tubbs Pub welcomes all students, friends, and families to Tubbs Pub for a hearty meal when in Sumner. Regardless of how the games turn out, let's all enjoy the friendship of our communities together at Tubbs Pub. Enjoy prime rib specials every Friday and Saturday night and hot home-cooked meals Monday through Saturday. Let's all eat at Tubbs Pub in Sumner.
Custer County Feeders in Oconto are always ready to help serve you. Manager Michelle Pearson and her team are there to answer any questions you may have. The question they enjoy answering most is how they can best help you. Give them a call today at 308-858-4455. They are ready to feed your cattle. Custer County Feeders in Oconto, there for their customers, ready to serve you, and proud to support the SEM Mustangs.
And we come back here to Stapleton High School Gymnasium. Get you ready for the boys into the doubleheader. Sumner Eddyville Miller and Sandhills Valley. And the tap is controlled by SEM. With the basketball off the right side, controlling, that's Chance Dakey. Works it down low. Couldn't go that time for Isaac O'Neill. And the rebound to Sandhills Valley. Into the forecourt. Isaac Goosey, he'll give it off. Go forth, left side. Finds it for Goosey. Goosey, man-to-man defense being applied by the Mustangs. Up top, Connell working into the paint. Feeds into the corner. Controlling, Johnston back at top for Goosey. Goosey on the drive, stop, jump. Goes over to the right side. Connell, he's got a lane. 10-footer up off the glass, no good. And the rebound pulled out there by Boteo. Quickly ahead, finds O'Neill. Back defensively is the Mavericks, and the Mustangs will set up offense. Dakey for a three, off the heel of the iron, no good. Rebound to O'Neill, up and in. Isaac O'Neill with the offensive board and putback. And Sumner Eddyville Miller strikes first. 2-0 to score. Goforth works it over to the right side for Goosey on the wing. Gets a screen, goes back to the top of the key, launches, can't get it to go. Rebound to Kramer underneath, couldn't get it to go. But Goosey is there for the follow, and he'll put it home to tie it up at 2. 2-2 our score, minute 15 into the game. Boteo into the corner. Finds Beatty. Rhodey to Dakey along the baseline. Beatty cut off, pump fakes, puts it up and in. Nice move by Preston Beatty to get Kyle Kramer in the air. 4-2, Sumner Eddyville Miller. Just underway here in Stapleton. Goforth up top. Twin the legs dribble, left side for Goosey. Working against Beatty in the man-to-man, gets a screen, nowhere to go. Gives off to Kramer. Kramer up top, right side now for Goforth. Back to Kramer. Kramer working against Dakey. That's a good matchup there. Up top, controlling. Johnston to Goosey. Now Goforth. He works against Boteo. Goforth, 18-footer. It's short, and it'll go on out of bounds. And he had to launch that one. That's about as close as we've seen the shot clock expiring this whole evening.
Yeah, good defense by SEM, forcing Sandhills Valley to use the entire 35 on the clock.
Into the forecourt. In the corner, Beatty. In the paint, O'Neill back out to Boteo. Fake the three, and then a reach-in foul. Going to be called on B.J. Goforth. First foul of the ball game on either team. Nobody got in foul trouble with this officiating crew during the girls' game. We'll see how that goes here in the boys' game. Inbounds from Rhodey. He'll get it into Boteo. We've already played over 2 minutes of this quarter. 4-2 SEM, shot no good. Rebound Beatty, pump fakes, puts it up, blocked out of there by Kramer. Tipped around, Boteo comes up with it. Fall away 5-footer, it won't go, and tipped around, controlled by Leighton Connell. Connell, slow it up and give it off to Goforth.
No question, Kramer will be a presence inside defensively, has 2 blocks here in the opening quarter.
Goosey with a strong move down the left side, fade away 5-footer, too strong. Rebound cleared out of there by Dakey, gives it off to Boteo. Spin move into the forecourt. Dish off for Dakey. 3-2 zone being shown by Sandhills Valley. Boteo up top for Dakey. Back over to Boteo on the left wing. He'll launch the three and hit it. Jace Boteo with the long range shot, and it's 7-2 SEM. Go forth into the forecourt. No backcourt pressure. Controlling now, it's Connell. Gets a screen. Working against O'Neal. Up top now for Kramer. Back to Connell in the paint. Gets it out top for Goforth. He'll take it in. 15-footer off the iron, no good. Rebound, taken out of there by O'Neal. Did a great job of getting it to his teammate before he went on out of bounds, as Dakey will bring it into the forecourt. Feed down into the paint. Beatty up top. Rhodey. Rhodey drives off the glass too strong. Tipped around and controlled by Rhodey as it's tipped right back to him. Up top for Beatty. Now Dakey for a three, and he'll hit nothing but the net. 10-2 the score.
3-ball big for SEM in the opening quarter. They've got 2 of them here in the first 8 minutes.
Go forth into the forecourt. 8-point lead for SEM here early on. A couple of threes have opened it up. Ball stolen away, taken away. Beatty, no lane, so he'll hold it up, give off to Boteo. 3:35 to go in the opening quarter. Launch over into the corner. Can Dakey save it? He does. Up top, he has to throw it in as he was going off balance. Boteo comes away with it. He'll launch a three off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Goforth. Doesn't have the numbers. He'll slow it up a little bit on the right side. Give off to Kramer. Kramer into the paint, back out to Connell. Tries to drive, but cut off nicely by O'Neal. 3:10 remaining in the quarter. 10-2 SEM. Nice move by Connell. Takes it along the baseline. Blocked from behind by O'Neal. Got it back. Gets it out to Goforth for a three off the iron. No good. Kramer the board. Spin move. Blocked away on the help defense by Rhodey. Taken out of there by O'Neal, and he'll give it off to Beatty. Now Boteo into the forecourt. Running 10-footer off the glass for two. Timeout, Sandhills Valley. It's an 8-0 run for Sumner Eddyville Miller. They lead at 12-2. You're listening to the Thunderbird.
The SEM Mustangs is brought to you by 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. When you want safe, reliable, professional livestock transportation from an experienced, dependable, and reputable company, choose 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. Local or long hauls are in their wheelhouse. Contact them at 308-325-9483 or reach Bar J Cattle Company at 308-222-0274. Cheering on the Mustangs, 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company.
We come back to Stapleton High School Gymnasium. 12-2 the score. And Brent, we take a look at this one. The outside shooting for the Mustangs really has started to open things up.
Yeah, 4 players in the scorebook already in the opening quarter for SEM. They've knocked down 2 threes. Jace Boteo leads the way with 5 in the opening quarter for SEM.
Sandhills Valley will have the basketball, trailing by 10. They'll face no backcourt pressure. The original starting 5 in there for them. In for Sumner Eddyville Miller, 1 replacement right now, and that is Caden Williams. He's a sophomore. Goforth gives off to Goosey. Goosey works it up top for Connell. He'll work against Williams. Give off now to Johnston. Goforth, they had a little misconnection, but Goforth able to run it down, takes it in, scoops it up, couldn't get it to go. Dakey challenged him, got the rebound. Feeds it ahead to Boteo, but it's stolen away by Connell. Layton will outlet to Johnston. Now Layton Connell will bring it across the timeline. 2:12 to go, first quarter. 12-2, Sumner Eddyville Miller. On the right side, controlling. Johnston into the paint. Kicks back out to Kramer. Kramer cut off. Back out top for Connell. Long three off the iron, and it'll go over the shot clock and everything. Out of bounds. And belong to Sumner Eddyville Miller. They reset the shot clock. Here we go, the other direction. Minute 50 to go in the quarter. Dakey against that 3-2 zone into the paint for Beatty. Feed down low, pump fake shot put up, no good. New player in there. That is Carson Bosock, a senior. Blocked but out of bounds, last touch by Kramer.
Yeah, already the 3rd block of the opening quarter for Kyle Kramer of Sandhills Valley.
Beatty will throw it in, baseline right side. Looks to get it in, gets it out top for Williams. Williams over to Boteo, and they'll set the offense into the corner. 3 ball is good. Chance Dakey puts it home. 15-2 Sumner Eddyville Miller making a statement from outside.
Yeah, Dakey averaging 23 a game in the first 2 games for SEM. Has knocked down a couple of threes here in the opening quarter.
Go forth between the legs dribble. Working against Boteo. Trying to find an outlet, and that does into the corner. That's Johnston. Lost control. Takes it into Kramer. Tried to go to the reverse side. Couldn't get it to go, and beat you there with the boards. And right now, SEM limiting Sandhills Valley to just 1 shot. Feed that time from Dakey intended for Bosock. Couldn't handle a little too hot in there. Or are they going to say it was tipped? I think they're going to say it was tipped, so it will stay with Sumner Eddyville Miller. Inbounds over to Brody. They'll feed into the paint. And with it, the ball in the paint that time by Bosock. Unable to come up with it, so it'll be a turnover. 15-2 the score, 56.8 seconds remaining in the quarter. No backcourt pressure. The Mavericks will come the other direction. Across the timeline, Goosey. Works it over the right side. Right now, SEM's defense has really done a good job, Brent, of not allowing any good, easy looks for the Mavericks. Up top, Kramer. He'll take it in, but triple team quickly. Back out to Goosey for an open 3, and he'll nail that one. And Kramer getting penetration in there and drawing defense opened that shot up.
Yeah, SEM really collapsing on Kramer whenever he touches the ball in the lane. That time he's able to kick it out, and Goosey responds with the 3.
Shot clock off here in the waning moments of the first quarter. SEM taking their time. Brody couldn't get the shot to go. It's tipped around on the rebound. SEM another chance. Shot from 15, no good. Would not go for Bosock. Rebounded Goforth, going to have to get a shot off. Tipped out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. After 1 period of play in Stapleton, Sumner Eddyville Miller 15, Sandhills Valley 5. You've dialed it in to 95.3.
Oil keeps the Oconto community on the go with full service at the gas pumps. They treat every customer with a smile and often some lively conversation. Their shop provides automotive repairs as well as tire service. Eggleston Oil keeps the local farms moving with fast, reliable, on-the-farm fuel delivery. They also help with a variety of local fundraisers too. Supporting radio coverage of high school sports is yet another way they show that all-important community involvement at Eggleston Oil of Oconto.
This is Stuart Fox of Nebraska State Bank. We'd like to sincerely thank our customers for their support and business this past year. We look forward to serving you and Custer County for many years to come. From the NSB family to yours, we hope you have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Your friends at Clank Financial are honored to help with any of your health and life insurance questions, as well as any retirement planning needs you may have. Reach them at 308-872-6810. Clank Financial, downtown Broken Bow at 940 South D Street. We go to the second quarter, 15-5 the score in favor of Sumner Eddyville Miller. Mavericks have the basketball. Sandhills Valley has it in the hands of Goforth up top. Gives off now to Johnston. Driving the lane, scooped and blocked by Cohen Rohde, and the big guy stood with him defensively all the way.
Yeah, both teams, they can defend on the interior, huh?
Yes, they can.
Kyle Kramer has 3 blocks for Sandhills Valley. Rohde able to reject that one for SEM.
Houston gets it into Connell. He'll back it up top. They'll reset their offense. Goforth up top working against O'Neal. That's been a pretty good matchup so far. Gets a screen. Now O'Neal gets a piece of that one, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sandhills Valley, excuse me. Mavericks will toss it in. Inbounds to Goosey. Goosey, pump fake, nowhere to go. Goforth, and it's stripped away, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense. Goforth saw that it was running down, wanted to get a shot off, Brent, but O'Neal was right there.
Yeah, really good defense by SEM in the half court, as Sandhills Valley had to launch it at the buzzer. Didn't quite get the shot off in time before the shot clock expired.
Across the timeline, Dakey, no backcourt pressure being applied by the Mavericks. Boteo up top for Rhodey, looking in the paint, nowhere to go. Goes to the dribble, goes to the high post. Akey open, 18-footer. Would not be able to get it to go. Tipped around. And O'Neal trying to keep it alive, but it'll pop over into the hands of Leighton Connell. Almost a minute into the second. He'll launch a deep three. No good. Kramer with the rebound, and then immediately is fouled. We'll see who they get on this foul. Only the second of the ball game. Check that the third of the ball game. That foul will go on
Isaac O'Neal.
Isaac O'Neal, okay. Thought he signaled 10. That's what was throwing me off. Up top for Goosey. Now over to Connell on the left wing. Working up top with the basketball. Go for it. Between the legs dribble. And that is only the second foul of the ball game. Johnston to go for it. Takes it in, puts it up strong. He'll draw the foul.
Yeah, good strong take to the rim by Goforth. Able to draw the foul and get to the line.
Preston Beatty going to get the foul here. It'll be his first. Team foul number 2 in quarter number 2. Neither team has scored here in the second. 15-5 our score. Goforth puts it up and rattles it home. 15-6 now the count. In for SEM, it'll be Trenton Dehart, a sophomore for the Mustangs. Chance Stakey will sit down. Goforth steps up to the stripe. Puts it up and no good. Rebound brought down by Rhodey. Cohen will bring it across the timeline himself. Unlike a lot of big guys that play down low, he can handle the ball. Scoops it over to Beatty, trying to go inside, nowhere to go. Instead, he'll work it out to Dehart, and it's stolen away by Connell. Connell quickly ahead to Goforth. One-on-one with Rhodey. Nice pass down low to Johnston, but blocked away by Beatty. 3-ball up, no good by Goosey. Tipped around, controlled by Rhodey. Over to Beatty. He'll take it in, put it up, and getting a hand on it that time was Connell, affecting the shot. Connell the other way, into the corner, driving, Goforth, back at the Connell. 3-ball on the way, good. Nothing but the net. Great action on both ends. A defensive play by Connell leads to a 3-ball for the senior.
Yeah, tremendous ball movement that time by Sandhills Valley to free up Connell for the 3.
15-9 the score. 4 straight points here to start the second quarter for the Mavericks as they close within 6. Boteo scoops it over to Beatty. 14-footer in and out, back in again. Preston Beatty gets the first 2 for the Mustangs here in the second quarter. 17-9 our score. Go for it, top of the key. Works it right side. Finds Goosey. Goosey on the run. Cut off nicely. Lobs it up top. Kramer, can he save it? Yes, he does. That's those long arms. He was able to haul it in.
15 on the shot clock.
Connell working against O'Neal. And loses it. Has to go to the floor trying to scoop it away. And then Connell gets it back. And the shot clock down to 6 seconds. And a foul is going to be called. And this will go on Isaac O'Neal. Coach Darby lying right down in front of us. Not upset with the fact that he came up with that foul, but just happy with the way the defense was being played. That'll be number 2 on O'Neal.
And it should reset the shot clock, and it does.
He's going to sit down. 17-9 the score. They'll inbounds to Kramer down in the corner. Kramer back out top for Goforth. He'll launch the 3. In and out, no good. Tipped around. Kramer the ball. Up and too strong. Rebound to Rhodey, and he's going to be fouled by Goosey.
Boy, good activity by Kramer on the inside to get that offensive rebound, but just couldn't quite finish at the rim.
And now full court pressure going to be applied by the Mavericks. They break it quickly to Sumner Eddyville Miller. Williams into the forecourt, down to Beatty. Couldn't get the 5-footer to go, a little strong, and Kramer rips down the board. Connell into the forecourt, off the left side, working against Williams. Takes it inside, bounces it out to Goforth. His 3 no good. Rebound fought for, and it's tipped off a new player in there. That's Braden McNutt, a junior And when he tipped it, trying to get out of the way was Caden Williams, and it hit him right on the head as he was standing out of bounds.
Yeah, you felt bad for Caden. He just had nowhere to go. and as you said, it touched him while he was standing out of bounds.
Yeah, that's that term, the ball will find you, and it found him. Working it up top, McNutt. They'll work it around the perimeter. Goforth has it over on the right side. Dribbles in to the free throw line, stripped away and taken away nicely by Bosock. Bosock down low to Dakey, who's back in the lineup. Lost it, got it back. Back out to Bosock, 15-footer, no good. Rebound controlled by Isaac Goosey, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Beatty. And I believe that'll be his second. It's going to be the fourth team foul of the quarter. So after the next foul, regardless of the foul, it will be 2 shots for Sandhills Valley. Saw that a little bit last week. We didn't see it in the girls' game earlier tonight. Goforth on the drive. Scoops it into the corner for Connell. Cut off nicely by Williams. Up top, they work it to Goosey. Goosey on the drive. Cut off there by Bosock. Up top for Connell, and a 3-second violation going to be whistled against Sandhills Valley. And again, good defense by the Mustangs.
Yeah, for sure. Turnover Sandhills Valley, but really neither team has turned it over a lot. I mean, Sandhills Valley, their 4th turnover. Sandhills Valley, their 3rd turnover, and SEM's turned it over 3 times.
We're seeing pretty good defense at both ends. Zone at one end, man-to-man at the other. Sandhills Valley in that 3-2 zone. Boteo will take step in. Now get it over to Bosock. Bosock back up top to Boteo. Williams in the corner. Boteo on the drive to the free throw line. Dish off intended for Bosock, but off the mark, out of bounds. And that'll give it back to Sandhills Valley.
Good defense by Sandhills Valley to cut into the lane and cut Boteo's drive off and force him into that errant pass.
Sandhills Valley scored 4, SEM 2 in this quarter. Triple team. Goosey will get it over to Connell, but on the pass, SEM able to adjust. Driving, putting it up, no good. New player in the lineup, that's Daniel Nzinga. And on the rebound, a foul's going to be whistled, and I think this may go against SEM, and it's going to put the Mavericks to the free throw line. That foul will be whistled upon Jace Boteo.
His first.
So Daniel Nzinga, who just checked into the lineup, will shoot free throws and make the first. 17-10 our score. Low-scoring defensive affair here tonight in Stapleton. Second one, no good. Rebound, though. Kramer tips it to himself. Off to Nzinga. Now Connell. Goosey open for a long 3. No good. Rebound, though, to Kramer. Kramer's follow-up and in. Kyle Kramer ripped it away and put it home. And don't look now, but the Mavericks have cut the lead in half. It's down to 5, 17-12. Dakey, left wing. He'll launch the 3. Fall-away shot, no good. Zaninga was there just a little too close, and that's going to give Chance Dakey an opportunity to shoot free throws.
SEM just 2 points so far here in this second quarter.
Yeah, they were knocking down some long threes that were giving them some other opportunities, but that zone defense has strengthened for Sandhills Valley in this quarter. Free throw no good by Dakey. And also there's been some shots that look like they might go down, but have rimmed out too. Dakey will have another opportunity here. Stands at the line. Puts it up and in. 18-12 the score. Into the lineup comes Johnston. Sitting down will be McNutt for Sandhills Valley. 6-point advantage for Sumner Eddyville Miller. 2:25 to go first half. Connell working the left wing. Gets a screen. Lobs down low. Finds Johnston. Post up. Double team blocked out of there by Dakey. Chance Dakey just waiting for that opportunity. And he got all ball.
Well, Dakey got the block, but Bodie Martin was the one that stepped in and stopped the penetration and allowed Dakey to come in and block the shot.
Yeah, Bodie Martin has checked into the lineup here, and the sophomore. Bosock going to check out. Cohen Rohde comes back in. We talked about that. SEM's going to go very deep to the bench. They play a lot of players all the time. Goosey off the inbounds, partially blocked, but there's Kramer, too strong on the follow. Taken out of there by Dakey. SEM a chance to up that lead again. Williams over to Botea on the left wing. Williams bounce to the high post to Dakey. Dakey double teamed into the paint. Intended for Martin. It's stolen away. Johnston comes away with the loose ball as we hit the 150 mark of this second quarter. Goosey on the left wing. Working against Rohde. Gets a screen. Into the paint. Double team. Kicks back out to Kramer. Now off to Connell. Quick first step. Drives. Puts it up. Left it short. Rebound to Dakey, and a reach in's going to go on Leighton Connell. That will not be enough to put him at the line. That'll be the third team foul. First foul on Leighton Connell. No backcourt pressure as Boteo bring it across the timeline. Works it over to the right side. Gets it back. Out there on the point is Goosey. It'll be Dakey for a 19-footer. He'll rattle it home for two more. Chance Dakey makes it a 20-12 contest.
First field goal of the second quarter for Dakey. He's got 9 in the game to lead all scorers.
Zaninga back in there for Sandhills Valley. Up top for Johnston. Left side for Goosey. Pump fakes. Working against Rohde. Good first step by Goosey, but got a little caught up off balance. Couldn't get the shot to go, and Williams with the rebound. Rohde feet ahead to Dakey. Sandhills Valley back. They get the trailer, Martin, but a little too strong on the layup. Here come the Mavericks. Into the forecourt, Zaninga. He'll set up top. Boteo working. And a timeout going to be taken by Sandhills Valley. We'll take it with them. 35.1 to go first half. 20-12, Sumner Eddyville Miller.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curb, west of Broken Bow.
Just a little under a minute to go here in this first half. 20-12, Sumner Eddyville Miller on top of Sandhills Valley. 15 points for SEM in the first quarter, but only 5 in the second. But the Mavericks have not been able to make up that ground. They got it down to 5, but SEM's done a good job of kind of bumping it back up to an 8-point difference.
Yeah, this is a big 35 seconds to close out the half. Like you said, SEM led by 10 coming into the second quarter. Sandhills Valley got it down to 5. These final 35 seconds kind of big as we get ready for half.
25 on the shot clock. They'll get it over to Goosey. Goosey working against Bosock, who's back out there on the lineup. Up top for Connell. Dribbles in, working against Williams. Connell back over to Goosey. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry. Gets it into the paint, and it's stolen away by Rohde. Shot clock off with 12 seconds to go. Rohde dribbles in, and then stolen away by Connell, and Connell is fouled by Boteo, and that's going to be 2 free throws for Leighton Connell.
Wow, what a big defensive play by Connell to come up with the steal. Looked like SEM was going to get a chance to play for the final shot of the half, but then Connell with the steal, and now an opportunity to step to the line and cut into this SEM lead.
And for Jace Boteo, that's going to be his second foul. Justin Rosentrader getting ready to check in. Free throw, good for Leighton Connell. Hit off the back of the iron, popped up high in the air, and fell through. 20-13. Mavericks with a chance to get it back within 2 possessions with 6.7 to go here in the quarter. Makes them both. And we're going to see full court pressure now coming. They'll quickly get it into Rhodey. Rhodey, feed ahead for Dakey, and it was led just a little too far. It's a turnover. And Sandhills Valley's going to get a shot with 1.9. They'll get it into Connell. He'll launch from 3/4. It was online, but just a bit short. He got it off in time. We head to the locker room. It's Sumner Eddyville Miller 20, Sandhills Valley 14. You're listening to high school basketball on 95.3 KBBN Broken Bow.
Don't let ice have you and your customers slipping and sliding about. Pick up commercial strength Thaw Master Ice Melt at Arrow Seed in Broken Bow. Designed with optimal melting speed and performance, Thaw Master is long-lasting and can stand up to the frigid Nebraska temperatures because it melts up to 10 degrees below zero. It's even dyed green for easy application and high visibility. The best part? It's highly effective and affordable. Pick up your 50-pound bag at Arrow Seed in Broken Bow.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replace coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Contact your local Shelter Insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow.
Attention, Nebraska farmers. At Custer Federal State Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to offer agricultural loans tailored to your needs. Whether you're looking to expand your operations, purchase new equipment, or manage daily expenses, our experienced team is here to help. With competitive rates, personalized service, we're your partners in growth. Visit Custer Federal State Bank today, where your future grows. Custer Federal State Bank, rooted in Nebraska, growing with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The grocery cart meat department is not your typical meat department. Our meat is fresh and our prices are great. We have a wide selection of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood, with options like Hormel Natural Choice, Smart Chicken, and Certified Angus Beef. You know you're getting quality meat to center your meal around. Come and see us at the Grocery Cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Bitter cold days, long nights ahead. Yep, it's winter season. Agland ATV has just the machines for you. Polaris offers many options of cabs. You can order yours today. Don't forget about the heaters, spotlights, light bars, and heated seats. They are perfect for this time of year. We know you don't have time for an unexpected breakdown, so stop in and let the qualified service department inspect your machine. We are here to keep you running at Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Ready or not, here comes the chilly season. Are you already noticing some cold drafts coming into your home, chilling the air? Don't make your heating system work harder than it needs to. Talk to Meade Lumber in Broken Bow about insulation solutions to keep the cold where it belongs, outside. The helpful staff at Meade Lumber in Broken Bow can offer solutions that will save you money when the weather gets chilly. Talk to them today, East Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
Are you afraid of falling? Team Physical Therapy can help. 872-5111. Good balance is essential for a healthy, active life. Team Physical Therapy is here to help you stay healthy, improve your balance, and keep you active. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapist will design a personalized plan for you to help you improve your stability, decrease risk of falling, and get you back to doing what you love. Don't let that balance issue keep you at home, or if it does, we can come to you. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111.
There's no reason to struggle with your shopping list, especially when you have a sports fan or athlete to shop for. Gear for Sports is there for you. Stop in this week, and if you spend $75, you get $15 off. Spend $100 and get $25 off. Spend $150 and get $50 off on all regular priced items, only excluding GCI items. Open Monday to Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 4, plus now open Sunday, noon to 4 through Christmas. Gear for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
And we welcome you back to Stapleton High School. We're at halftime in the boys' half of our doubleheader. SEM leading Sandhills Valley 20-14. Thrive Financial is proud to support the area teams as they work hard to achieve their goals. Representative Scott Harvey wants to help you with your financial goals by creating a strategy that reflects your priorities and protects what matters most to you. For insurance, investments, or planning for retirement, call Scott Harvey and Thrive Financial. Numbers 308-872-2511. As we take a look at some of the first half numbers, we'll go through the individual scoring first. For Sandhills Valley, very balanced attack. Leighton Connell has 5 points. All of those came in the second quarter. Isaac Goosey has 5. All of those came in the opening quarter. Kyle Kramer has 2 points. BJ Goforth and Daniel Zuniga have 1 point each. Sandhills Valley has knocked down 2 threes in the first half. Meanwhile, SEM, they led 15-5 at the end of the first quarter, but Sandhills Valley able to chip into that lead through the second 8 minutes. As we take a look at the individual scoring for SEM, they're led by Chance Dakey, who has a game-high 9 points at the half. Jace Pateo had 5 points. All of those came early in the first quarter. Hit a 3, had a 2. Pateo's got 5 in the first half. Isaac O'Neill with 2 points, and Preston Beatty with 4 points in the first half for SEM. As we look at some of the team statistics, Sandhills Valley got to the line 6 times. All of those attempts came in the second quarter. They were 4 of 6 from the line. SEM, they only got there twice. They were 1 for 2. As far as the turnovers are concerned, both teams took pretty good care of the basketball. Unofficially, Sandhills Valley 4 turnovers in the first half. SEM had 5. And the rebounding category, dead even at the half. Each team with 16 rebounds in the first half. So SEM leads at 20-14. Second half action is coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in Central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
This broadcast is brought to you by Malham Medical Center in Broken Bow, where we deliver caring and comprehensive health care right here, close to home. The specialty clinic brings our residents access to the area's most experienced physicians in cardiology, general surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedics, and more. Partnering with you to inspire healthy living through quality care. Malham Medical Center in Broken Bow.
The student athletes you're cheering on during this broadcast practice and study in order to get their competition and schoolwork done right. At Trotter Service, they do the same, except with your vehicle repairs. Whether you need a new battery, brake work, and alignment, tires, wheels, or an overhaul, trust their auto repair specialists to tackle the job. Don't forget bulk oil and fuel delivery and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to help bring you this broadcast, Trotter Service in Broken Bow.
Acquiring a lush green lawn is a lot of work. Worry no more. A2Z Lawn Pros Fertilizer Program is the solution to ease your mind and lessen your work. Any time of the season is a good time to start. Eliminate weeds, strengthen your grass, and even keep bugs away with liquid fertilizer treatments mixed with micronutrients for a recipe that works specifically in this area. 30 years of experience. 308-870-1762 for A to Z Lawn Pro. That's A to Z Lawn Pro at 870-1762.
This is Chip with Nebraska Owners Insurance in Callaway and Broken Bow. The insurance industry is in a crazy place right now, and I understand your premiums are going up and deductibles are increasing. If you are looking to re-quote your current insurance or just have questions regarding coverage options, Nebraska Owners Insurance can help. With many ag carriers to choose from, I can provide farm, ranch, property, and liability coverage as well as pivot, livestock, and crop policies. Contact me today at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency in Callaway or Broken Bow. I look forward to working with you.
Miss the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Gateway Motors, happening now through January 2nd. Right now is the perfect time to upgrade to a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle. Their helpful staff is excited to show you why there's never been a better opportunity to drive home the car, SUV, or truck you've always wanted. Whether you're seeking luxury, performance, or pure capability, Gateway Motors has the vehicle to match your needs. Hurry in before January 2nd and wrap up the year in style with a brand new ride.
And we welcome you back to Stapleton High School. Brent Apperson, Larry Kottner with you behind the mic tonight. We're live on KBBN 95.3 FM, KBBN.com. Jack Simpson with us behind the camera. We're live with our video stream as well through SandhillsExpress.com. Well, we're ready for the start of the second half. SEM with the lead, 20-14. And to take you through the remainder of it, here once again is Larry Kottner.
All right, if you're watching on Sandhills Express, it'll be SEM going right to left in the road purple uniforms, and Sandhills Valley left to right. And if you're listening, well, I just explained left to right and right to left. So Sandhills Valley going left to right and SEM right to left. It'll be the Mustangs basketball up by 6 to begin the third quarter. Sandhills Valley has gone zone all night long, 3-2, and that's what they're going to start out in. Mateo will take it in from Beatty. Original starting five out there for Sumner Eddyville Miller. Same for Sandhills Valley. Chance Stakey up top. He'll launch a three. It's off the iron. No good, but long rebound at the Mateo. Into Beatty. Back at the Mateo. His three off the mark. And Kramer will tip it to himself and hold it up. Goosey and now Goforth. Goforth will bring it across the timeline, center court. Looks over to the right side, finds Goosey. Beatty has played him well. Up top, Connell working against O'Neill. Connell dribbles over the left side. Shot clock still at 15. Up top, Goforth. Sandhills Valley, though, has gotten close to that shot clock. Now it's down to 5. Goosey on the drive, takes it in, puts it up, blocked out of there by Dakey. And I believe
I don't
think
that
should be a.
I don't think the shot clock should have reset.
I don't think it should have reset either. I think that's a shot clock violation. But
unless they're going to say it, yeah. Now the official I think is going to question it. The only thing would be if they determine that there was a change of possession, which I don't think there was.
No, I don't think so either. It was a clean block by either Dakey or maybe Beatty, but it never really touched anything. So I think that's basically a shot clock violation.
Well, now Coach Darby Lyon, I think, is going to come out and kind of question it too.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't penalize a defensive play like that. And again, you know, this is a new rule, first year for it. And the officials have to discuss this one and talk it over. But I think there might still be a little time left on it.
Right now, the preliminary indication as they go over to the scores table is to put 3, I believe, on the shot clock.
Well, and guess what? The shot clock's not like the big clocks. They got to run it down. So it'll take a few seconds here, but they're going to run it down to about 3 seconds, and then they'll have it again. And then we'll be ready to go. And it did seem like there was time left. So it will be taken down to 3 seconds. And so Sandhills Valley's going to have to get a shot off immediately. Inbounds from Goosey. Lobs it in for Kramer. Back to Goosey. Open shot. Up. No good. Rebound, though, to Connell. It did hit the rim, I thought.
Yeah, I thought that one hit the rim.
Yeah, and the clock didn't reset.
Well, it did reset, but the official blew the whistle.
Right, so inadvertent whistle.
Yeah.
Well, these are the things we're going to see. Took till game number 2 for it to kind of come into a factor. So there's a full shot clock because it did hit the rim. And so Sandhills Valley will have it trailing by 6. No points have been scored here in the third. With it, it's Goosey off the left side. May have walked, yes. Wanted to make a pass, but that lane closed off and took that extra step. No backcourt pressure. Here come the Mustangs. Rohde to O'Neill, and now back to Rohde. Cohen Rohde into the forecourt, finds Pateo. High post, Beatty. Nice bounce pass on the back door to O'Neal, but he was challenged by Kramer. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound tipped around. SEM has it. Dakey on the drive. Into the paint. Dish off. Rohde for three. No good. Rebound tipped around and saved in nicely by Beatty. And out into the hands of Dakey. His 18-footer is short. Rebound cleared out of there by Goforth. BJ will bring it into the forecourt. Top of the key. Down on the left side. In against Rohde. Double teamed. Up top for Goosey. Connell along. Three, and he'll rattle it home. 25-footer off the left side. And it's a one-possession game. 22-17. And Connell almost with a steal. It'll stay with SEM. Sumner-Eddyville Miller won the first quarter 15-5, but it's been tight ever since, and Sandhills Valley has been able to trim that 10-point lead down to 3. Into the paint, tipped away by the help defense by Goosey as Poteo was trying to get it down to Beatty. It'll stay with the Mustangs.
Like another thing Sandhills Valley has done, they've controlled the pace of the game. You can tell they want to make this a half-court game, and they have done that as we play here in the second half.
Dakey down low, Beatty driving, trying to get it to O'Neal, tipped away, stolen away now by Connell, and it's loose, and it's going to be taken back by Dakey. Dakey in the backcourt will give off to Rohde. Rohde with the left-hand dribble into the forecourt. All the way in, pump fakes, puts it up, left it short, goes after it himself, and a foul's going to be called. We'll see who they whistle this one on.
I think it's going to be on Rohde. He took the shot, came up short, then went for the rebound and committed the foul.
Now Kramer with the inside position. First foul of the third quarter on either team. First one on Cohen Rohde. Inbounds goes to Goosey. Goosey. Lob over to Goforth. Lead ahead. Finds Johnston. Johnston to the corner. Almost got himself pinned in there, and it's thrown away. Trying to bounce it along the baseline, stolen away by Rohde. Poteo into the forecourt. Brings it back out top. Nowhere to go, so resets the offense. Dakey into the corner for O'Neal. O'Neal looked at Dakey inside, but decided not to make the pass. Poteo up top. Shot clock not a factor yet. Dakey will launch, and off the iron, no good. Long rebound comes out to Johnston. Kaysen will give it off to Kramer. Now to Connell. Connell into the corner for Goosey. Double team, lob up top, finds Goforth. Goforth into the paint, brings it back out. Wanted to shoot, nowhere to go. 20 on the shot clock. Now Connell on the right wing. Beatty comes out on him, takes it in the paint. Lost the ball, it's still loose, and retrieved again by Kramer. Off to Johnston, he'll launch the three, no good. Rebound tipped around, Kramer comes up with the loose ball. Back out to Goosey for a three. No good. Long rebound out to Mateo, and Goosey will be called for the foul. Sandhills Valley with numerous opportunities there, Brent, to tie this one up.
Yeah, a couple of good looks from deep, but Sandhills Valley just could not get them to go down.
Timeout on the court, 4:19 remaining. Third quarter, 22-17. Sumner-Eddyville Miller on top.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
Come back to Stapleton. 20-17 the score. Sumner-Eddyville Miller. It was 15-5 at the end of the first quarter. And since then, it's been a 12-5 run for Sandhills Valley. And Brent talked about it. They've done a good job of slowing the pace of the game. Both teams playing solid defense. Into the quarter. With it, it's O'Neal. Double team. Looking against that zone. Finds it Boteo. Into the corner, O'Neal back up top for Boteo. Skip pass over to Williams. Now finds Dakey. Dakey double team. Back to Boteo. Shot clock now down to 10. Rohde with it up top. Into the paint. Drives. Kickoff. 10-footer up. Left short by O'Neal. And it's taken out of there by Johnston. And good defense again for the Mavericks. Go for it. Now, half-court pressure going to be applied. They get it over to Connell. Deep on the wing. Stolen away by Williams. Knocked into the forecourt. Pass over to Dakey. Pump fake. Puts it up. Blocked from behind. But a foul will also go on Connell. He got a lot of ball, but he also went over the wrist, it looked like that time, Brent. That'll be a two-shot opportunity for Chance Dakey with 3:31 remaining here in the third quarter.
Dakey 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
Chance puts it up, and it's short. He was hot early, but has cooled off since.
Yeah, over 4 minutes played in this quarter. SEM yet to score in the second half.
Second one on the way. That one is also no good. And the rebound cleared out of there by Kyle Kramer.
In fact, over 4 minutes played here, and only 3 total points have been scored in the third quarter.
Stolen away off that pressure. Rhodey over to Williams. They put it into the paint. No good. And Zaninga, who's in there, comes away with the rebound. Drives through traffic all the way down. Kick back out to Connell along the baseline. Lobs it up top for Kramer. Resets the offense. Zaninga along the baseline. 18-footer is good. It's a 1-point game. 3 minutes remaining in the third. 20-19. Sumner Eddyville Miller. Sandhills Valley has not led in this game. Work up top. Bounce over to the left side. Controlling. Dakey, nice give and go to Rhodey. Rhodey in the paint. Blocked out of there by Kramer. And retrieved by Zaninga. Ahead to Johnston. Johnston into the forecourt. He'll hold it up. Double teamed. And a quick timeout taken by the Mavericks. 2:35 to go. Third quarter. Don't go away. We got a tight one. 20-19. Sumner Eddyville Miller.
Team at Taylor Heating and Cooling are big fans of our area student athletes and are proud to help bring you their accomplishments on the radio. Just like these bright students keep a cool head in the heat of competition, Taylor Heating and Cooling is ready to help keep you cool with their services. If the season calls for heat, they're with repair and new install expertise there as well. Financing is available because sweating or shivering in your home needs fixed now, not later. Call Taylor Heating and Cooling at 308-872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Well, one of these two teams hoping to remain unbeaten after tonight's game. Sumner Eddyville Miller coming in 2-0. Sandhills Valley 1-0. See a lot of that experience from the Mavericks. You know, we talked about all senior lineup. They've been here. They've fallen down before, but now they know they've kind of learned how to recover from those.
Well, SEM had 65 points in their opening win, had 53 points in their win in their second game of the year. They only have 20 right now with 2.5 left to go in the third.
This game could end up in the 30s, and it's stolen away. Goosey couldn't handle it. And Bosock comes away with the loose ball and then tries to get it back. He'll be called for the foul. And on Goosey, that'll be foul number, I believe, number 2.
I don't know. It might be 3.
Number 3. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure they've put it on the board yet. And he's going to check out. Johnston comes back in the lineup. In the corner, Dakey, skip pass up top. Caden Williams will run it down. Gives it over to Bosock.
It was the third foul on Goosey, by the way.
And the third team foul. Shot from 3 up, no good. Rebound, though, O'Neal, and then he lost it. Isaac had the rebound, and then as he tried to make a move, the ball just slipped out of his hands.
SEM still scoreless in this third quarter.
And nobody, I think, would have had that on their bingo card coming into this one tonight. It's a team that's top 10 rated in D2 and has played well already early in the season. But Sandhills Valley, after giving up 15 points in the first quarter, have given up 5 since. Reach-in foul going to go against Bosock for Sumner Eddyville Miller. That's his first, team foul number 2 in the quarter. Boteo's going to come back in. Bosock will sit down. And Sandhills Valley trying to get their first lead of the night with the basketball on the side. 2:04 to go in the third. 20-19 the score. Mustangs with the lead. Double team. Ball tipped, but retrieved by Zaninga. And then tipped away again from behind by Dakey. got such long arms.
Yeah, good defense by Chance. He just kind of snuck in from behind, poked the ball away, but it went out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Mavericks.
Shot clock still at 20 here with 1:56 to go in the third. Goforth across the timeline, double team off to Zaninga. Back out to Goforth. Dakey almost got a piece of that. Zaninga in the corner lost the ball, got it back. Feed into the paint for Johnston. Johnston driving, cut off, gonna have to shoot up. Zaninga 3 at the buzzer, at the shot clock buzzer, and Sandhills Valley has the lead. 22-20. 1:26 to go in the third. And again, the Mustangs still looking for their first points of the third quarter and a steal. And Connell is fouled by Boteo.
And I think that's 3 on Jace now.
It is. Third team foul, so no free throws. But the Mavericks will have the basketball. They have outscored Sumner Eddyville Miller.
8 to
nothing here in this half. And now a turnover. Goforth called for the walk, so we'll head the other direction with 1:18 remaining. Fresh shot clock. And again, Sumner Eddyville Miller, they've had some good looks, but credit a lot to the Sandhills Valley defense. They have limited some shots, and they're getting touches. And right there, Connell got a piece of the ball and tipped it off of Boteo.
Yeah, what a defensive play by Leighton Connell. Man, the deflection, and then as you mentioned, able to knock it off Boteo out of bounds and give Sandhills Valley the possession.
Three-quarters court pressure. It's stolen away by Dakey. He'll launch a three, and off the iron. No good. It would not go. Out of bounds almost. Saved in by Zaninga. Gets it into Johnston. And then the ball knocked away from behind as Goforth trying to bring it across the timeline. Chance Dakey with those active hands getting a piece of it. 54.9 to go in the quarter. 22-20 Mavericks. Goforth picked up the dribble. Almost lost him, but retrieved by Connell. Dribbles through traffic. Deep's got numbers. Into the corner, Johnston. Johnston drives back out to Connell. Looked at the three. Clock at 20 on the shot clock. 40 for the game clock. Down low, pass intended for Zaninga. Knocked away. Johnston, the ball. He gets the loose ball and puts it home, and he is fouled. Case and Johnston, two SEM players had a chance at that pass, ran into each other. Johnston got the loose ball, put it home, and he'll try to complete the three-point play as that foul will go on Isaac O'Neill.
And that is his third now. Man, what a quarter this has been for Sandhills Valley.
And if any more fouls in this quarter, it's automatic free throws for the Mavericks. Free throw no good, but Zazinga taps it to himself, drives, puts it up and in. Great job by Daniel Zaninga.
He's got 7 in this quarter.
26-20. 20 seconds remaining. Rhodey a long three. Off the heel of the iron, no good, and the rebound to Johnston. Gives it off to Goosey. Down to 11 seconds. Goosey ahead for Connell. Connell, skip pass over to Zaninga. He's got the hot hand. Three ball, partially blocked. Retrieved by Kramer. Can he get a shot off? No. Yes, he does. Goosey, does it count? Yes,
I think they counted it.
It counts. They had to look at each other, and they said he got rid of it in time. A big splash at the end here for Sandhills Valley. They open up an 8-point lead as we go to the fourth. 28-20 Mavericks.
Better with American Family Insurance, because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming and ranching is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm and ranch deserves.
Visit Justin Thompson Agency or call 308-872-5252.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery is proud to help bring you sports coverage. When you partner with Moonlight, you're choosing the company that offers the highest quality inks as their standard way of printing. Since 1999, Moonlight has partnered with community events, school groups, sports teams, and more to design, print, and sell awesome screen print, embroidery, and vinyl items. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight.
We come back to Stapleton. What a turn of events. A 20-14 lead for Sumner. Eddyville Miller at halftime is now a 28-20 lead for Sandhills Valley going to the fourth. A 14-0 run in the quarter, and we start the quarter off with a foul. That's going to be Jace Boteo's fourth. And he's going to have to come right back out. O'Neal will check in, who also has 3. Connell will trigger it in. Now here also, though, Brent, is where the 35-second clock does come into play. A lot of times you'd like to take the air out of the ball, but they're going to have to shoot it within the clock time. Johnston has it in the corner. Skip up top for Connell. Connell, clock at 10. Goosey now has it tipped. Taken away by Dakey. Chance Dakey dribbles in. Over to Rhodey, into the corner for Beatty. Haven't seen SEM go inside much here in the second half. They'll go to Beatty. He'll drive the baseline. Pass over to O'Neal. Puts it up. Puts it high off the glass. No good. Rebound up and in, and a foul. Chance Dakey. He went in, got the rebound, put it up and in. Chance to turn the tide a little bit with the free throw here.
Well, it has been tough for SEM to score in the half court. And that time, Chance Dakey just willed that ball into the rim.
Makes the free throw, cuts the lead to 5, 28-23. Full court pressure now being applied by the Mustangs.
And this is something SEM has not been able to do because they haven't made shots.
Dakey tipped it away. They'll feed it off to Rhodey, who gets it in there. 28-25, 5 quick points for the Mustangs. Right back in as down by 1 possession. Sandhills Valley still in the backcourt. Connell leads it ahead. Big baseball pass ahead. Nice catch by Zuniga. Gets it into Kramer. Puts it up and in. Kyle Kramer with the answer. I thought that pass from Connell might have been a little too high, but Zuniga went up and got it. And now Darby Lime wants a timeout for the Mustangs. 6:32 to go here in this game. 30-25, Sandhills Valley on top.
Proud to be bringing you this broadcast featuring the Sandhills Valley Mavericks. Dan's Propane prides themselves in high-quality service and safety while keeping households warm in Stapleton, Arnold, North Platte, and beyond. For residential or commercial propane service to your farm, ranch, or community, call 308-530-0211 or go online to danspropane.com. Dan's Propane of Stapleton, bringing you this sports broadcast.
30-25, 6:32 remaining in the game. Sandhills Valley, after a quick 5-0 run, the first points of the second half for the Mustangs. They get a bucket from Kyle Kramer to put it back to 5. Still lots of time here in this fourth, but we've got a battle going on in Stapleton. Rhodey down low, pass intended for Dakey. Off his hands, it'll belong to Sandhills Valley. But again, now the Mustangs showing full court pressure, and Sandhills Valley has had a little bit of trouble with this here in this fourth quarter. Inbounds will go to Connell. Double team back there. Bounce over to Goosey. Goosey lead ahead, and he might have been fouled. I believe that'll go on Dakey. Second team foul on SEM here in the fourth, and just the first foul on Chance Dakey. So on the sideline in the backcourt, it'll be Connell. Lob it over to Goforth. Goforth, double team. Bounce ahead, stolen away by O'Neal, but he couldn't control it. Goes off his knees and out of bounds into the SEM bench. So once again, Sandhills Valley will trigger it in. And now, though, I think a little conversation and the fact that Yep, there we go. They'll get it in. Connell over to Johnston. Johnston in the corner, back over to Connell on the wing. Connell brings it up top. 13 on the shot clock. Johnston along the baseline. Bounce along the baseline, finds Goforth, 18-footer, partially blocked, taken out of there by O'Neal. And then a foul away from the ball. I think they might be getting Beatty on this one with a screen.
No, I think it was on Goforth.
And you're right. B.J. Goforth trying to go through the screen.
Be the second on Goforth. Second against Sandhills Valley as a team here in this quarter.
No backcourt pressure as SEM will come the other way. It's Beatty, Dakey, Williams, Rhodey, and O'Neal in there for SEM. We'll set Sandhills Valley in a second. O'Neal in the corner. Kramer bouncing side for Beatty. For Sandhills Valley out there, the foul's going to go on SEM. It's going to go on Preston Beatty. For Sandhills Valley, it's Connell, Goosey, Goforth, Johnston, and Kramer, the original starting five. And now Boteo is going to come back in along with Bosock for the Mustangs.
And that foul on Beatty, by the way, was his third.
5:42 remaining in the game. 5-point Mavericks lead. Goosey in the backcourt. Double team, lead over to Connell. Connell, double, triple teamed up top. Lots of long arms out there working around him. And a quick timeout, I believe, is going to be taken by Sandhills Valley. They're going to take a long one. We're going to tell you, we want to say to be looking, if you're looking to upgrade your home's exterior, Custer County Exteriors has you covered. From seamless gutters to durable siding, soffit, and fascia, their experts will make your home look great and protect it from the elements. Quality work, reliable service, lasting results. Contact Nate at 402-641-3246. Locally owned and operated, Custer County Exteriors. Well, Brent, all of a sudden we've kind of hit a lull.
Well, we've had a few lulls. I mean, it's 30-25, so it has been a low-scoring defensive battle here tonight, and give Sandhills Valley a lot of credit. They have created the pace that they have wanted tonight, and they've got the lead by 5.
They've got the basketball. 16 on the shot clock, 5:22 on the game clock. With it on the wing, it's Connell up to Goforth. High post to Kramer. Goosey looked at the three, down to 6 on the shot clock. Touch pass intended for Kramer off the mark, taken away by Boteo. He'll bring it into the forecourt. Off the left side, Bosock into the corner. Brody finds the cutter, and it goes off of Dakey. Taken away by Goforth, ahead to Connell. He'll lay it up and in. And it's back to a 7-point advantage for Sandhills Valley.
Great 2-on-1 break. Good pass by Goforth to Connell, who was running the floor.
And a 7-8-point lead in a game like this is tough. Along the baseline, trying to drive. O'Neal, nice job getting it off to Rhodey. Couldn't get it to go, and then off the rebound. It is fought for and last touched by Kaysen Johnston.
Boy, it's just been that kind of night for SEM. Everything has been challenged, and even when you get a great opportunity near the rim, it's tough to get the shot to go down.
Nice inbounds, though, to Dakey, and he nails the 10-foot baseline jumper. 32-27. Kramer in the backcourt, lead ahead, taken away by O'Neal. Ahead to Rhodey, has numbers, feet ahead. Dakey behind the back pass to Rhodey, and he's going to be called for the walk. Didn't have control of it, kind of spun out of control, trying to get rid of the basketball. It'll be a turnover on SEM. 32-27, Sandhills Valley. 4:19 remaining in the ball game. New subs in. Bosock and Williams comes back in. Connell, bounce over to Goosey, still in the backcourt, lost control, gets it back over to Connell, almost a 10 count, just beat it. Johnston ahead to Goforth, behind the back, dribble, and the layup on the reverse side, he puts it home. B.J. Goforth got his man in the air and then got a foul from Beatty. That's his fourth. Team foul number 4 in the quarter on the Mustangs. So all fouls from now on will be free throws for Sandhills Valley.
Man, what a move on the baseline by Goforth. Goes with the reverse. The English up on the rim, got it to go down and able to draw the foul too. Boy, what a second half this has been for Sandhills Valley.
34-27 the score. Free throw by Goforth, no good. And the rebound cleared out of there by Rhodey into the forecourt. Boteo stops off to Dakey. 3-ball off the iron, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Goforth. Looks to get rid of it, finds Goosey. It's still in the backcourt. Lead ahead, he overshot Johnston. And that's going to be a turnover.
You know, another thing that Sandhills Valley's really done well in this second half, Larry, has been controlling the defensive glass. I mean, SEM really hasn't gotten many second chance opportunities here in this second half.
Yeah, we saw SEM do that to Sandhills Valley in the first half, but that's kind of turned the tide here. Dakey on the drive. He'll pop from 18. Got it!
Oh, he's tough.
Big shot there for Chance Dakey. 34-29, 3:27 remaining. Ball tipped by Williams, taken away by Rhodey. 1-on-3, he'll slow it up. Find Dakey, now it's slapped back at him by Connell. Now up top, they'll give off to Dakey. 23-footer, off the iron, no good. Cleared out of there by Kramer. Kramer has it slapped away by Williams. It'll stay with Sandhills Valley.
Man, these two teams are just playing defense, man. I mean, every dribble, every pass being contested right now by both teams.
I was going to say, to bring it up the court is just a fight. I mean, these two teams know how to play defense. And that's going to take them a long way in the season. Connell to get it in. Does to Goosey. Over to Goforth. Goforth still in the backcourt, double team. Back over to Connell, going to have to get it across soon. Gets it over to Goosey, close to a 10 count, just beat it. Gets it over to Connell, down low, open, Johnson up and in. They beat the pressure, then got the deuce. 2:50 to go, 36-29, Sandhills Valley. Dakey on the wing, up top, Rhodey. They work it over to Beatty. Beatty in the corner left side, up top for Boteo. Goosey on him. Boteo on the drive into the paint, puts it up, puts it in. That's a tough move in traffic, and he got it to go. Timeout, 2:33 remaining. 36-31, Mavericks with the lead.
Locations in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale, Bowie Fertilizer provides a large number of area farms with the tools for success. Whether it's custom application of fertilizer or the chemicals or seed they need, Bowie Fertilizer strives to offer a quality product and a competitive price. To learn more about their services, call 457-2161 and talk with Rick Bowie. They also want to wish all the area teams the best of luck from Bowie Fertilizer in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale.
36-31. Boy, what a game we've had here tonight, Brent, on our Monday night special. Sandhills Valley leading by 5 over Sumner Eddyville Miller. Sumner Eddyville Miller scored a 15-5 lead in the first quarter, but the Mavericks, their defense, they went up a notch.
Well, I mean, right now, that third quarter just still sticks out at you, doesn't it? I mean, SEM was held scoreless in the third quarter as Sandhills Valley outscored them 14-0. Here in the fourth quarter, Chance Dakey trying to bring SEM back. He's got 7 of their 11 that they have scored here in the fourth quarter. Dakey was 16 in the game to lead SEM.
New shot clock at 35, 2:33 remaining. And Sandhills Valley trying to get it across. They have not had a 10-second count, but they have been close a number of times. Connell, good ball handler. He'll dribble through traffic, take it into forecourt, and now bring it back out. Hold up on the wing. Up top, Kramer. He's got to drive in and out. It would not fall. They go for the loose ball and a travel on Goforth. He got the rebound, but then fell down. So now SEM with a chance to get within one possession. And again, no backcourt pressure. Dakey will push it into the forecourt. Off the right side, gives it off to Williams. In the corner for Beatty. Beatty signaling for the offense to start. Holds it up top now for Rhodey. High post to Dakey. Dakey, turn around 15-footer, will not go. Rebound taken out of there by Kramer. He'll outload to Goosey. We go under 2 minutes go. Goosey into the forecourt, off to Kramer. Back door intended for Johnston. Tipped away by Beatty. Led to Dakey. He'll lay it up and in. It's a one-possession game. 36-33. Connell in the backcourt. Lob ahead, and Kramer will hold it up. Feed over to Goforth on the right side. 1:34 to go. 24 on the shot clock. Connell up top, over to Goosey. High post for Kramer. Any foul will put Sandhills Valley to the line. Lob over to Connell, and Beatty going for the steal. It was a lob that just floated in the air, and Beatty ran over Connell, and I think that's going to be it for Preston Beatty.
Yeah, that'll be his 5th.
He did not want to commit that foul. They going for the loose ball, and Connell beat him to the spot, and that will be a 2-shot opportunity, or at least it should be, for Leighton Connell. But I think they're going to look at some blood.
Yeah, I think maybe got a scratch on his elbow that they're trying to treat at the moment.
While we got a moment, we want to say thanks to all our fine sponsors for bringing you this broadcast tonight of Sumner, Eddyville, Miller, and Sandhills Valley. Earlier tonight in the girls' game, it was all SEM, 78-23. The boys' game has been tight all the way. 10 points has been the biggest lead by SEM early in the game. It's been as much as, I think, 8 in the second half here for Sandhills Valley.
Yeah, they led by 8 at the end of the third.
Leighton Connell's first to 2, no good. He can make it a 2-possession game here. 36-33, Sandhills Valley with the lead. 1:22 remaining in regulation. And I think maybe they might have to look at that again. I think he's still maybe dripping a little blood. And second time, they may have to bring somebody in.
Well, I think, too, they were looking, I think he got, the blood got on his shorts.
That's what it looked like, too.
I think that might be what they're kind of looking at.
So they're going to bring in a shooter. Well, now Connell's back out. And he's ready to go.
He's all right.
Zaninga was going to come in to shoot, but now he'll sit down. So Leighton Connell missed the first, but a chance to make it a 2-possession game here. Puts it up. It will not fall, and the rebound to O'Neill, and a foul will go on Sandhills Valley.
Oh, wow.
But that is not a shooting foul. That's only the 3rd team foul on the Mavericks. First foul on Case and Johnston. They have 1 to give yet with 1:22 remaining. Inbounds will go to Boteo. Shot clock started a little too soon. Boteo hadn't touched it quite yet. Dakey for the tie. It's off the mark. Rebound saved in by O'Neill, but going up high to get it is Goosey. Goosey off to Goforth. Goforth in the backcourt. Still looking to get rid of it. Gets over to Connell. Now feeds it ahead to Goosey. We go to under a minute. Connell feed ahead to Goforth. Down low, intended for Kramer. Retrieved, though, by Johnston. Got caught up too far underneath. O'Neill ahead to Dakey. Dakey into the paint. Scoops it up and in. It's a 1-point game. 36-35. Timeout. 44.9 to go. We'll take it with them. You're listening to the Thunderbird.
17,000 jobs are supported by the pork industry. That's $1.6 billion in economic impact. Over 1,200 pig farms produce 7.86 million pigs. Beatty Family Farms is proud to be a part of producing safe, sustainable food, promoting animal well-being, protecting the environment and public health, all while supporting and growing Nebraska's communities. Cheering on the SEM students and all their hard work in the classroom and athletics. Beatty Family Farms.
Well, we thought we might have a pretty good one here, Brent. I think we have been treated to even more than what we expected.
Yeah, boy, it's been a physical affair, that is for sure. Chance Dakey with a big fourth quarter trying to bring SEM back. He's got 11 in the quarter, 20 in the game, a 1-point contest. Again, Sandhills Valley trailed at the end of one. They trailed at halftime, but a 14-0 difference in the third quarter is what put Sandhills Valley ahead. Now it's a 1-point game with under a minute to go.
We'll reset it for you. 44.9 remaining, 36-35. Sandhills Valley. They've got the basketball. Shot clock at 30. With it, it's Goosey. Overhead to Connell. Connell, feet ahead. Stolen away by Rhodey, but he saves it in. It's going out of bounds. Kramer came up with it. Connell caught up in the paint. Going to have to do something with it. Puts it up and in with the left hand. 38-35. 22 seconds remaining. Dakey on the drive. Out to Rhodey. 3 for a tie. It's short. Saved in, though, by O'Neal. At the Boteo. 13 seconds remaining. Dakey for a 3. No good. Long rebound. Brought down by Goosey. 7 seconds remaining. Over to Kramer. Down to 4 seconds. Off to Goosey, and he's finally fouled with 2.6. Sumner Eddyville Miller got 2 good looks from three-point land and couldn't land them. And this will put to the line for 2 shots Isaac Goosey with a chance to put this game away. And Sandhills Valley will not even put anybody in the paint area. And keep in mind, they have a foul to give. That could be big. 2.6, Goosey will get 2 free throws. First one is up and good. And the Mavericks are in good position. And Sumner Eddyville Miller going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here with 2.6 remaining, 39-35. So if you're Sandhills Valley, what do? Do you make it? And if you do, you pretty much cinch it because there's no 5-point plays in the game. But if you miss it, do you foul real quick because they're going to try to get it to Dakey at half court?
Well, the key is there's only 2.6 seconds left. I mean, you're trying to make
don't foul.
You're trying to make the free throw, and if you don't, I mean, you just don't foul.
Yeah,
I mean,
you stay away.
It's a 4-point game. Boy, what a win this would be for Sandhills Valley. SEM, like you said, Larry, a top 10 team coming in. Again, you look at what they did offensively, 65 against Loomis, 53 against Wilcox-Hildreth, only 35 here tonight. Sandhills Valley really controlled the pace of this game. They made it kind of a slugfest in the half court, and now they're 2.6 away from picking up with what would be a huge win against a high-quality opponent.
Oh, and a win that would really propel them here in this early part of the year. Goosey's second free throw is up, and he nails it. Nothing but the net. Well, it won't matter what SEM does. They'll get it to half court to Dakey off the Boteo. 3 at the buzzer, off the mark, and that's your ball game. Sandhills Valley down by 10 at the end of the first quarter. Rallies with a strong third quarter to take the lead and then holds off SEM for a 40-35 victory. Brent's figuring up all the final numbers, and we'll tally them up and come back after this break. You're listening to 95.3.
Oh, Mustangs. Tubbs Pub cheers for the Mustangs, and they admire their talent and sportsmanship. Tubbs Pub welcomes all students, friends, and families to Tubbs Pub for a hearty meal when in Sumner. Regardless of how the games turn out, let's all enjoy the friendship of our communities together at Tubbs Pub. Enjoy prime rib specials every Friday and Saturday night and hot home-cooked meals Monday through Saturday. Let's all eat at Tubbs Pub in Sumner.
Custer County Feeders in Oconto are always ready to help serve you. Manager Michelle Pearson and her team are there to answer any questions you may have. The question they enjoy answering most is how they can best help you. Give them a call today at 308-858-4455. They are ready to feed your cattle. Custer County Feeders in Oconto, there for their customers, ready to serve you, and proud to support the SEM Mustangs.
This sports broadcast featuring the SEM Mustangs is brought to you by 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. When you want safe, reliable, professional livestock transportation from an experienced, dependable, and reputable company, choose 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company. Local or long hauls are in their wheelhouse. Contact them at 308-325-9483 or reach Bar J Cattle Company at 308-222-0274. Cheering on the Mustangs, 24K Logistics and the Bar J Cattle Company.
Well, Brent, after a hard-fought game by these two teams, afterwards they get in a circle, get together. Not everybody on one side, everybody a little bit spaced out on the knees, led by Preston Beatty of Sumner Eddyville Miller, and have a group prayer at the end. And that was just nice to see as these teams battled so hard, but were able to come together afterwards. 40-35, a huge win here at home for Sandhills Valley over Sumner Eddyville Miller.
Yeah, big win for Sandhills Valley. As we take a look at some of the final numbers, we'll look at the individual scoring to start. Leading the way for the Mavericks tonight, Leighton Connell finished with a team-high 12 points. Very balanced attack for Sandhills Valley tonight. Connell had 12, finishing with 4 points. Kason Johnston coming in with 9 points. Isaac Goosey, 2 big free throws down the stretch to ice it. Kyle Kramer, just 4 points in the game, but boy, you think about what he did on the defensive end, Larry. I mean, 5-6 blocks.
I was going to say he erased at least 10 points.
BJ Goforth with 3 points. And Daniel Zuniga off the bench. He had 8 points, but folks, 7 of those came in that third quarter where the game really turned in the favor of Sandhills Valley. Meanwhile, for SEM, they were led by Chance Dakey. Great effort tonight, 20 points. 11 of those came in the fourth quarter when SEM was trying to come back. The rest of the scoring for the Mustangs, Jace Pateo had 7, Isaac O'Neill with 2, Cohen Rohde held to just 2 points tonight, and Preston Beatty had 4 for SEM. Again, the big statistic, the thing that just continues to jump out at you, it's what happened in the third quarter. SEM held scoreless. Sandhills Valley would outscore them 14-0 to flip the script, Larry, give them the lead in the fourth quarter, and they were able to hang on for the win.
Yeah, and for the Mustangs, you know, they play a tough schedule. They're in a very tough conference, the Fort Kearney Conference, and so they know that this is going to happen throughout the year. They're going to battle hard and come up short a number of times and you know, come up with some big wins in the same scenario. For Sandhills Valley, this is a senior-led team that has gone through some tough times over the early parts of them being out on the court as freshmen and sophomores. Last year, you could kind of see that they were piecing it together a little bit as juniors towards the end of the year. But this is a senior-laden team that's come up with a couple of nice wins early in the year. It's going to be interesting to see how they propel from this.
So Sandhills Valley picks up the win. 40-35 was the final. Again, in the girls' game earlier tonight, SEM picked up the big win to improve to 2-1 on the season. So as we wrap up our coverage of high school basketball for you tonight, we give one final shout-out to those who brought you tonight's action on the radio. And they included Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery, Dan's Propane, Bowie Fertilizer, Beatty Family Farms, Tubbs Pub, Custer County Feeders, Bar J Cattle Company, and 24K Logistics, and Eggleston Oil. Tonight's radio coverage also brought to you by Nebraska State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Aero Seed, Shelter Insurance, Custer Federal State Bank, Grocery Cart, Agland ATV, Meat Lumber, Team Physical Therapy, Geared for Sports, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Trotter Service, A to Z Lawn Pro, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency. Also, a final thank you to those who brought you the video stream of tonight's action. They included Dan's Propane, 5 Points Bank, Callaway District Hospital, BD, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Agland ATV, Meat Lumber, Colligan, Bailey Crop and Pioneer Seed, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, and H&R Block. For all the sponsors that made our broadcast possible tonight, for Larry Kottner, for Jack Simpson behind the camera tonight, I'm Brent Apperson. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Your coverage of high school sports. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast.
Also, a special word of thanks goes out to our sponsors who make our coverage possible. You too can thank those businesses by allowing them to be a service to you. Join us again next time for our continuing coverage of high school sports. In the meantime, read more on SandhillsExpress.com from Central Nebraska's sports source. Phone, computer.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a 3-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown, good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Fay at the buzzer, hits the 3, nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long 3, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks, double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep 3, hit it. That's a 3 for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan First.